Yeah. I'm just going to go in, rewatch the video, get that frame data and stuff, and let's see.
三島和也の参戦です。流してみますね。
So, showing his moves again. Oh, and wait. Is this frame by frame? We can learn all the frame data. Frame 10! Unless this is a hit. So it's Tsunami Kicks, frame 10. Should I even do this here? Because I definitely can. I don't know if that'd be boring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tsunami Kicks, frame 10. And that's like it's a kick where he just goes upwards. I don't remember all the inputs, but I'm just going to do this piece by piece, I guess. So that kick's only going to work for anti-airs or tall characters. Seems to be about frame 10. I'll double check later. I don't remember if this is the one that shield breaks or not. I'll check that later. But yeah. Pretty standard for now. So here's that forward air. This is that forward air that has the famously big hitbox that I mentioned before. Remember where he does this? Like, look at this. Look at it. Look at that hitbox. So we could get some data here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Frame 8 forward air, searing edge. And this move is basically a sword move. This move is gonna destroy everything. It kind of reminds me of it's kind of similar to like the forward air kick from Ryu's forward air, but like he sticks his leg out way further by comparison, where he just reaches way in front of him. And obviously, it's also extremely disjointed. So I would say this forward air is a lot better than like Ryu and Ken's. But this is just a first impression. These are just first impressions. This could change as when the character actually comes out. So this is the best I can do for now. So yeah. Just to get that again. Just to look at the move one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Frame 8 forwarder. And you're frozen in place a long time. I wonder if you could see landing leg. Okay, it's not going to be possible to test the landing leg for now. The landing leg is definitely too high. I could definitely say that the landing leg is too high, and that's going to get shield grabbed. So that'll definitely get shield grabbed if it's too close. But I can't get the exact numbers for stuff like that, so I'm just going to move on. Oh, jab. Let's find out the jab. Apparently, this 10-hit combo didn't work, so I'm just going to go through this again, just to see. All right. 1, 2. Oh, okay. It's kind of hard to tell. So I'll go over this move's frame data later. It's kind of hard to tell where exactly the punch started, since he's going like this. But it didn't necessarily look like he's starting to punch then. It's hard to tell where it starts. So I'll just wait until the character comes out for this particular move's frame data. Thank you, S Breezy, for the resub. Thank you very much. So the flash combo in Tekken is this basic 1, 2, 3. And the 10-hit combo is where you just press the A button like 10 times or so. But as you saw in the presentation, that move didn't really fully connect. So kind of like in Tekken, how it doesn't true combo. But in Tekken, it's for different reasons. In Tekken, it's like you do the 10-hit combo, but they can still like block high and low and stuff, as far as I know. Where in this, it's just the move didn't work after like 4 hits or so. Like they just popped out around the 4th or 5th hit. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's not that good, huh? You might be able to get it on like a small character, but it's... And then even if somehow like that was a part of the game, like you could probably just SDI. I mean, nobody SDIs, but you can literally just wiggle the stick in direction and get out anyway. So I don't think 10-hit combo is going to be important at the meta. So that's my early opinion. So that basic 1-2 punch. Okay, let's see if we can get his grab. Let's try to find frame data on grab real quick. Let's see if it's possible, based on what we see. 1. Okay, so this is standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, sorry, let me do it one more time. I messed up there. Do it slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so this is a frame 7 grab. That's pretty standard. Just for reference, the fastest grabs in Ultimate is a lot of characters like Mario, Inkling, and a whole bunch of others, Lucina and stuff, being tied for frame 6. So this is 1 frame slower than the fastest possible grab. I would say this is the average, the average grab speed. So that's a pretty average grab speed. And the range is good, though. But however, this is an average grab speed, but I do want to mention something. You see, look how far away Kazuya is from his opponent. There's something that you might not have noticed at first. If you look right here, look where Kazuya's standing. He's pretty far from his opponent, right? You could see that Kazuya is clearly a good distance away from his opponent. Yet look. He still grabs him from here. Let's look 7 frames ago so you can see the distance. See, he's pretty far away. He has, even though he has a frame 7 grab, he has extremely long grab range. This is really important to note. He has extremely long grab range. So that's a now we haven't seen his dash grab. This is only standing grab, but that's a really big deal. That's Incineroar will not grab you from there. If Incineroar is standing up like this in like a very similar pose like this, if his legs spread out in the same way, he will not grab you from this distance. This is like the old Palutena grab. That's command grab. All right, well, it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, I don't think that's command grab. I think this is a standing grab. But I mean, I'm just saying he has pretty big grab range, and I think that's worth noting. That's definitely something to know about the character. Kind of like when you're fighting Palutena, you have to know he has a big. Palutena has a really big grab. You have to know he has a big grab. Okay. So that's some more info on that. Let's go to move on to the next moves. And these are some throws. So yeah, I don't care. Honestly, I'm just gonna be straight with you guys. I don't really care what the names of the throws are. I'm not calling this steel pedal drop. That's stupid. I'm just gonna call it back throw. I'm not gonna remember all that stuff. So yeah. I saw these moves. Sakurai mentioned later that they kill. Right now, it doesn't seem like they're going very far, but this could clearly just be either at low percent or Sakurai could literally just be in stamina mode showing these throws, especially to make them look Tekken-like. This is most likely recorded in either stamina mode or at low percent. But later on, you saw that his throws are pretty strong. Like all his he had I think it was like down throw or something for combo throw, and then he had a lot of throws that killed. So he's going to be pretty dangerous when he grabs you. The short version is he's going to have some good grab kills, and he has good grab range. So he's actually like a pretty good grappler, which is interesting. I don't think he's a grappler in his own game, but in this game he has some really good grabs, not just grabs and throws. All right, Flash Tornado. Let's go on Flash Tornado now. All right, let's look at this move. All right, Flash Tornado. 1. Wait. Now, this is interesting. Actually, did this... I don't remember. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be. I don't remember if this move had a special input. You can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 frames are kind of unique. And then 6... No, sorry. First 6 frames. So let's look closely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7... Okay, so it's the first 7 frames that look different. Thank you, Smasher Magazine, for the tier 1. Thank you very much for your support. Want to mention, the first 7 frames look very unique. That's probably because it's like one of those types of inputs that I just don't have memorized because the direct just came out. So the first 7 frames definitely look unique. It's probably like a double tap input or one of those different types of inputs because it takes a while. And then, so we can see here, let's assume that this is frame 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this could be a hitbox, or 11. Ooh, look at that range. Look at him go. Dude, look at that range. look at it go. Look at him. Look at him over here. That hurts. Thank you, Ano Zelda 10 for the tier 1. Alright, I'm an idiot. I'm like a genius and an idiot at the same time. Alright, let's look at this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. However, after this, you could also infer this is frame 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, this could be a hit. We don't know if this is a hitbox. So for now, we're just going to say probably 11. Let's just say for now it's frame 11. I'll confirm or deny it when the character comes out, of course. Thank you, MBR115 for the tier 1. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And as you can see, his leg is super disjointed, as just like his forward air, and I would not be surprised if a lot more moves than this and forward air are disjointed. But look, you could clearly see he has a lot of range on his move. Look at that. He's not even close, dude. He's like 1.5 extra heads away, dude. He's literally like half an arm length away from him. He's half an arm length away from him and still getting hit by the leg. He's going to have crazy hitboxes. Thank you, Anno Zelda, for the 100 bits. All Kazuya for FPS. Yeah, guys, just so you know, FPS Online, smash.gg/FPS Online, is going to have a secret prize for Kazuya. The details are going to be announced soon, but basically, if you place high, I don't know yet if it's going to be the highest placing one or top 8 or top 64, but we're going to figure out the details later. But there's going to be rewards for doing well with Kazuya. So, details to be determined, but if you do enter and do amazing with Kazuya, it will be worth your time. So yeah, that's right now, Flash Tornado is at least frame 11, although we had that 7-frame startup. I'm just going to start from when the animation actually changed. And then I'm going to move on to the next move. Oops, why don't I just get back in play mode? No, this is that low punch. I think he was talking about that being invincible or something. I'll check out in a sec. Oh, I went too far. I think I went too far. Let's 1 second. Yep, I did all these moves real quick.
Who?
Oh, thank you, Ronix1819, for the raid of 86 people. Thank you so much, Ronix. What's up, everybody? I'm just going over Kazuya's moves. I'm getting the frame data and all that fun stuff. Might upload this to a YouTube video later or something. We'll see. Yeah, his range of his attacks are crazy. So I'm just being a nerd real quick for people who like that stuff, and getting that early data. It's on 60 FPS, so I can get all the frame data and stuff. So I'm doing that right now. You know, I'm all about that nerd stuff ASAP. I know some people care about that. I do. But yeah, I'm gonna continue now. Thank you very much for the raid. All right, that's Flash Tornado. Let's look at this move. Oh, thank you, Nojo, for the resub. Thank you very much, Nojo, for the Twitch Prime. You're an exclamation mark genius. This cat looks insane, yeah. All right, so we're assuming this is frame 1. It's going to be hard to get exact, but well, I'll just start around here. This is like around, this is pretty slow. Let's just say around 15 for now. It's going to be hard to get exact. Let's just say 15 more or less. Could be a bit more. So it's at least like 15 or so. Pretty slow move, but I heard this move has an, I don't remember, I could be wrong. I'll check later in this video. This move might have had invincibility. I think a lot of his lower punches had some invincibility. I think Sakurai did that on purpose to like kind of simulate how like low moves and fighting in the fighting games, it's like, it's supposed to low profile, but it doesn't quite do that in Smash. So he had to accommodate by giving like some certain types of moves, especially low moves, invincibility to accommodate. So that was his like way of making it like balanced or working as the intended way for Smash. Anyway, this is a pretty slow punch, but it flings them into the air, and it might have invincibility. As you can see, this move's clearly gonna like combo. So this is probably stamina mode or something, which means they're always around like 20% or something really low. But in the average scenario, that's usually going to be a combo move. So it's we're going to get more info later. But that's probably like a launcher. Crouching spin kick. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it looks like he's moving now, so this could also be frame 1. 1, 11. So this looks like a frame 11 move, but it seemed like there was like the 8-frame startup from what Sakurai showed. So there was like an 8-frame startup where he wasn't doing anything, probably putting in an input, and then 11 frames where he was moving. So this could be either frame 11 or later, probably. So it's a crouching spin kick. It's another low move. That move seems like it's just going to hit them away. So the other one was like a punch, a slower punch, which was starting for combos. Probably going to be really good because it's a combo move and might have invincibility to beat over moves. And this is just a basic longer kick. So to look at Sony's moves in real time, let's show these in real time again. As a Flash Tornado, that one's a high kick with a huge disjoint. That's gonna be really good for tall characters and anti-air. And this is what you're gonna use for if you want to like hit. This is probably, I guess you could say that the Flash Tornado back there, it might be useful for like the taller characters. Like, I'll go back to it in a sec. Like this is clearly for people jumping or tall characters. So if you're a tall character or you're jumping, you might want to opt for the Flash Tornado. But if you're fighting a shorter character who's just going to low profile your moves anyway, there's a high chance you might want this type of punch because this is generally going to hit the shorter character. So I would see that it's like tall character, short character. I mean, to be honest, that's a big part of Smash, like tall character and short character. So yeah. And that's another short character move. It's kind of more like a poke. It's obviously going to have less power than the punch. However, it has more range and more speed. So it doesn't combo, but it has more range and speed. So it's always useful to have the different options. And what was this move again? That's a 2-hit combo. Let's look at that again. Oh, I think no. Oh, he has a lot of animations that look okay. Let's just start. Let's assume it's frame 1 to start. This is another slow move. This is like around frame 16 or so, give or take. So another pretty slow punch. And it looks like it hits like mid or low. And oh no, I'm so stupid. I just went over that move. Okay, let's move on. I meant to go here. So this is frame 9. It's twin pistons. He like uppercuts you. So it's a frame 9 uppercut. And it 2-hit combos. So it's a 2-hit combo there real quick. 1-2. So it's like it's a quick 1-2 uppercut. All right. And now he's going to show the grabs. So he has a few moves for the tall characters and a few moves for the short characters. I really think that, like, since a lot of characters, for example, like Pikachu and Greninja, and like a lot of these characters, just low-profile moves, having moves that are just like good across the board and just hit the tall characters, that's really nice. Like moves you would use against Palutena might be moves different than what you'd use against like Pikachu, just in theory. You know what I'm saying? You know, tall versus short, but both top tiers and stuff. All right. Let's look at the. Is it gonna be a back air? All right. 1, 2. Oh. Let me look again. This is like a round 11, but it's like 30 FPS, so I'm just not going to spend too much time on it. I'll just get the accurate frame data later. A round frame 11 kick, I could actually be up to like 2 frames off. I'll figure it out later. So it's like a quick back air real quick. Thank you, NXRZ Star, for the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. All right. Oh, I remember that. That's the spinning. That's the lower spinning kick. I'm gonna check that out again. After the back air comes the spinning kick. All right. Let's see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Frame 12. All right. A slow sweeping kick. And that looks. I wonder what special properties that move's gonna have. Like, is that gonna be like good on shield or like I really do wonder like what the special properties are gonna be. Sorry if I go back 5 seconds at a time. I just think it's easier than moving the screen around. So I wonder how this properties are gonna be for that. Like that move. Like, are they just gonna shield that and punish you for free? Or I would assume that move would. I feel like that move's just gonna get shielded for free. But then the thing is, it's risky to shield on him because he has so many he has like really good throws, a long grab range, and he has like shield break moves. So when you consider all of his anti-shield moves, it would make sense that a move like this would be shielded easily just for character balance. It would be stupid if that also did it. So he's gonna. This move's probably gonna get bodied by shielded. But then the fact is, you know, the fact is there's so many moves that beat shield already. Like it doesn't matter because it's a really good mix-up. All right, am I saying just avoid him? It kind of seems like you don't want to be near him. He's one of those characters who he's just gonna body you if he gets near you. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, that's what he's designed to do. I mean, that's like fighting game characters. They're generally like, if you fight like like if you were to fight Ryu, Ken, or Terry, I would probably, and you wanted a tip against them, I would probably recommend just don't get near the character because they're too deadly. Like you don't want them, but they're different. They work differently. With a character like Ryu, you don't want him to jump in there on your shield because if Ryu like jumps in with an aerial and then does his tilts, and he can like quickly break your shield. Ken can do the same thing. Just Ryu does it even better, but like for breaking shields specifically, I mean, and you know. Terry has a thing where he can jump at you with like the nair and then cancel the down B and stuff. So they all have like different ways, but they're all good up. The theme with the characters is that they're all good up close. So the fact that they're all good up close, it generally means that if you have like a sword move or like a projectile move, you kind of want to just stay away from their fist range. You want to be outside their fist range generally. Is like the basic theme of the character based on their strengths. So let me go back real quick. That's the sweeping kick. That's what someone told me to do in one-player mode. And I was like a noob. I was like, what move do I do? And I think it was like 3 sweeps, I think, last time. Dragon uppercut. Oh, that's the thing. I think that's like where you crouch in Tekken. It was like you crouch and then do that. I think what you do is while you're releasing crouch, you like press the A button or something. So let's see what he's. Let's analyze what he's doing here real quick. It looked like he was he's either dashing forward or doing that special dash. I don't remember which. See right here, it looks like he's charging up for the input. Oh damn! It's kind of hard to tell when he started the animation. And see, that was kind of hard to tell when the animation started. It looks like frame 7 or so, but it's really hard to see. They made it really smooth. They made the animation so smooth. It's hard to tell just from a video where it started without actually testing it myself. So I'll have to test this later because look, he's dashing forward. Let's look again. Yeah, let's just say around 7. I'll test this out later. It's a pretty. The whole point is this is a really fast move. However, it's done. In order to start the move, you actually have to start from a crouch. So I think in Tekken, what you do is like you crouch, and while you're getting up from the crouch, then you press the button. And if I remember correctly, I think Sakurai mentioned something like that too. So we'll see more when the character comes out. But right here, if you look right here, like watch, I'm gonna put my arrow. Here's the arrow of where the end of his sleeve is. Let's assume the end of his sleeve is the hurt box. Let's assume his hurt box is here. But you could see, look where the characters, see where the arrow is? That's the enemy. But as you could see, this giant explosion. I mean, this one makes more sense than the kicks at least because there's an explosion there. But at the same time, you could see how disjointed it is. Like he doesn't even need to get that close to you. See? Drag uppercut is down, forward, down. Yeah, I'm going to get to the inputs when Sakurai talks about because there's no way I'm going to have that memorized at first, especially because I don't come from the game. But yeah, this dragon uppercut, it's really fast from the crouch, and you're going to have quite a few distance. So let's see more about it. And yeah, it looks probably like decent power too. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the stuff. I'm just going to do it in order for now. Tombstone Crusher. All right. This looks like another move. He's starting from dash. Let's see here. Oh, I did this move. All right, let's look again. 1, 2, 3. It's like 14 or so, give or take. What does this move do? Let's look at Tombstone Crusher again. All right. Don't know much what to think. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. What you see is what you get. That one's pretty self-explanatory. I wonder if is Gates of Hell going to be the same speed as the other one? Gates of Hell was that special grab. I think that's the one we had to do the command input in order to get this particular throw. So this might be like a special throw, but I just want to make sure that this grab is the same. So it seems like he's already starting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is either frame 7 or slower, but it's most likely going to be frame 7 again. This is either frame 7 or slower, but it's most likely frame 7 considering his other grabs were 7. And obviously his fists glow red here. And then you do the special throw called Gates of Hell. And that slides you across the ground like that. Well, I wonder if that move is going to be like extra good. Like I wonder if that move is going to do like more damage than the other throws. Of course, you're going to have to do the inputs early. But yeah. Guys, in chat, when you say things like 3, 2, 3 and all that stuff, that's not good. Like I understand that that's normal for you for like like the FGC, but my brain is not going to process that as quickly as you are. Okay, Electric Wind Godfist. All right, this is the move he's famous for. This is apparently the frame perfect input. All right, is that move that everyone wants to see? Right after this move. All right, let's go. All right, Electric Wind Godfist. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it looks like he's moving forward for 2 frames, and then it looks like it's starting here. So he's moving forward, and then let's say this is frame 1, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a frame 8 move. Might be 9 or 10, but it's most likely 8. And where he, so this is probably frame 8, if not very slightly slower, maybe. Let's just say 8. And he looks like he goes in, he crouches, and then goes in and uppercuts you. It's supposed to be a really good move in Tekken. Okay. I wonder if he's low profiling. I wonder what his hurtbox is here. Like, I really wonder if like you see how he's ducking here, but since you can like crouch a lot of moves in Tekken stuff, and Sakurai did mention there's invincibility, I do wonder if there's gonna be like some type of lower hitbox or type of intangibility on any part of his body. I wouldn't be surprised if someone did like a punch to his face and it somehow missed. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll check out later. He might have mentioned it later. I just might not remember. Yeah, pretty good move. And this move, as it looks like, they're clearly in stun. So when that move hits you, especially if the dash itself, low profiles is safe. This move is clearly going to combo into other stuff, so this is a move to watch out for. I'm sure Sakurai and the team is going to make this good, because that's like one of the things that the character's famous for. So I'm good to keep your eyes on this particular move. Oh no, keep in mind there's 2 different ways to do the inputs. Crouching jab. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Okay. It could be 6. This could be a hitbox. This could also be a hitbox, but it might not be in range. And then his fist is extended. So this is like 7 or 6 or so probably, but we'll figure out when it comes out. I wonder. You see, this is like clearly stamina mode. It looks like he's testing this in stamina mode, just so they have a fixed hit stun. I think stamina mode, if I'm not mistaken, they're always at 10 or 15 or 20 damage or something. But I could be wrong. I think in melee it was like 20 damage or something. So. Wouldn't be surprised if it was similar here. Basic punch. Don't know the practical application in matches. We'll figure it out later. Roundhouse spin kicks. Oh, that's the move I used in one-player mode. I was like, guys, which move do I spam? Guys, I'm a noob. Which move do I spam? And they told me to spam that move. All right, let's check this out. It looks like he's doing input here. It looks like, look, right here, 1, 2, 3, and then he changes right here. This looks like frame 11, maybe slower. I wonder how that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to be safe or not. I mean, the thing is, you might have to guess, because, like, sure, you could block it all, but, like, how long will it take your brain to recognize that, hey, that was the move that was done? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could block all 4 hits, and it's probably, from the looks of it, it's going to be really, like, you could just block it and be fine. Although, it's considering all the other, as I said before, considering all the grabs and shield break stuff he has, like, or it might be, you know, dangerous to shield. So, it's probably better to space out this move, but yeah. Rising kick. This looks, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is up air. So he's on the ground. Wait, that means, let me see. Wait, actually, let me look again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I actually don't remember if is this upper? I'm actually not sure. Normally, I would look for him being on the ground for 3 frames for the jump squat. It's up air, but then look. Why is he doing this? Whatever. I'm just gonna look for the animation change. Okay, whatever. Let's ignore that. This frame and this frame seem like he's jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is frame 6, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was frame 5. So it's at least frame 6, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was a hitbox that he wasn't close enough to hit. So 5 or 6. Anyway, the whole point is his up air is really fast. The whole point is that his up air is really fast. He has a fast up air. That's the takeaway. And as far as how it's going to combo, I guess we'll have to wait for the game to come out. The character to come out. Duh. All right. Stature smash. Frame 13. This looks like 13, maybe 12 or something. We'll see. And that's a trip. I wonder what that's gonna. I don't remember if this move did good on shield, but this is a move that puts them on the grounds, which is gonna be good for a follow up. Crouch dash. Now this is like we don't know because he doesn't show him like flashing here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like a third of a second or so. So it's like a quick little dash forward. It's like faster. It's like faster than a roll. So this is basically like, imagine a roll, but imagine a roll at like 60% of the speed of a roll. Like you can almost get 2 of these out during the time it would take to roll once. So you can almost get 2 of these out. It's like half this. It's like half a roll or 60% of a roll in terms of speed or so, but give or take. And we don't know where the invincibility frames are, but we have seen examples where it goes under fireballs. So when eventually you get the frame data for like the invincibility and stuff, that'll be very interesting to see how that works in terms of like going into projectiles and all that. I'm definitely going to do future videos where it shows, I'm going to see the hitboxes and hurtboxes and intangibility in detail. I'm definitely going to go over that when the information is presented later. Concretely, it's going to be on websites and stuff. I'm definitely going to update you guys ASAP as soon as I can. But that's definitely going to have some invincibility and or intangibility. I believe that's how he fights in the game too. He uses dashes like as a Mishima would. So Mishima. So this is going to be like probably pretty important. It's pretty cool. He has a crouch dash move though. I think that's kind of unique. So we'll see more of that when he comes out. The exact numbers, like the frame data and invincibility, those details when they're presented, when we figure out the frame data and intangibility and stuff of the game, that's going to be those details when they're released in the future are going to be really important. All right, so left splits kick. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Frame 13 could be slower. Look, overhead kick. Interesting. Okay, this is another move for hitting tall characters. So this is going to hit a tall character, or it's going to hit somebody out of the air. I wonder if it's going to have extra shield damage. That looked pretty powerful. It wasn't it didn't really hit a bunch of times. It was just like a quick kick, overhead kick. Looked like a decently strong kick. Yeah, it's just a single hit though. But he's stunned for quite a bit. Looks like he can follow up. Stonehead, he's just showing a forward throw. I thought it might be down throw, I don't remember. Demon God Fist, let's check that out. All right. 1, 2, 3. Around 13, give or take. We'll know more later. And then you're stunned for quite a bit. So let's look at this move again, and let's look at it in real time now. 4 seconds, because I have to go back 5 seconds. Oh. I went too far. Alright. After this move. So it's like a mid punch. Looks kind of mid. It's probably gonna. I'm sure this is gonna hit small. Well, actually, I don't know. It depends where they put the hitbox. Like they could have the hitboxes here, or they might have it way down here. We don't know where they put their hitboxes exactly. So that may or may not hit short. I don't know if it's gonna hit. It really depends. They could do anything if they hitboxes. So, but that's a move that is definitely gonna like see that he falls on the ground. You could probably get some follow ups and stuff. I wonder what you can get though. Like, do you get a guaranteed smash attack, or what type of combo do you get, or is it a tech chase guess? That's gonna be interesting to see. Like. Yeah, it's a mid, but we don't know what that is going to mean in Smash. By the way, guys, if you enjoy the stream or just want to help out, don't forget to follow my channel, follow my Twitch, follow my YouTube. And if you have a Twitch Prime you haven't used, consider using it. Silio, Soul Blues, Casey, Mr. Jack. That'd be very much appreciated. You don't have to, of course, but would appreciate it. Oni front click. This is what I called the Ganon F-tilt. So let's check this out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Frame 12. Obviously disjointed, but we didn't really get to see how I bet it could have hit from way further away. I bet you anything that kick would have hit over here. So that's it's basically Ganon F tilt, but apparently it's slower. It's like slower but more range. Thank you, Evil Guitar Kid 85. Hey, MTK, thanks for all the content. Haven't had much time to watch. Haven't had much time to watch. Hope all is well. It is. Thank you very much, Evil Guitar Kid. Thank you very much for support. All right. It's pretty standard. It just kicks you away. That's like a forward throw, something. And that's the down air. Wonder how fast. That's good. That's go really slow. I want to see how slow it is. We're not going to get the exact idea, but we can get a rough idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. This hit can on 20, so I would. It's probably quite a bit fast. This hit can on 20, but I'm sure it would have hit up here, so it's probably a few frames faster. It's either 20 or a few frames faster than 20, maybe. And there's gonna be a lot of landing lag. The exact number is not really too important. The point is, if you shield it, you're gonna get bodied. All right, jumping side kick. This is where he did like that kick where he just went backwards. I feel like this is actually safer than expected because like you could just do it and then just do it early. Just do this move a little sooner than you think you should, and then you just like, just in case they approach during that time, you're safe. So it's like you just do it. It's like one of those things when you have the mindset, oh, just do it sooner than you think you should. Okay, all right, let's check the frame data. 1. Oh, I guess it's not working right. 1, 2, and then the screen didn't change. 3, 4. I guess around 14. I forget the exact number. It's not a big deal. We know when the game comes out. The character comes out. So this is just to push him back. We don't know how strong that is, but just to look at it in real time in 4 seconds from now. All right, quick kick. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot. I bet you he's gonna have a lot of moves where his legs and fists are invincible. So he's just gonna. It's mainly so he's gonna beat you up close. Not to mention he's DLC, so they have to make him good. Oh, Demon's Wrath. This is that taunt move. The taunt move, Demon's Wrath. Frame 11 or so, give or take. It's so goofy. Like, it's hard to even tell that. Like, who fights like that in real life? Look at that. Wait. It's a taunt move. All right, leaping side kick. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a dash attack. So let's check that out. It's hard to tell what he's doing. What is he? Oh, he's dashing. So he's dashing these. So he's like dashing. Oh, this move. 13, 14. This probably hits on 13 or 14, give or take. We'll see. So it's not too fast, but it's like faster. It's like faster than a Link dash attack, and it's faster than like a Pyra dash attack. But the weakness is that like it only hits upwards, so it's gonna miss a short character. So he won't be able to burst. He'll be able to burst option a tall character, but he won't be or an anti-air, but he won't be able to burst option a short character. So that's pretty important. And then that's like probably the Nair or something. So leaping sidekick. So this is good on a tall character. Let's try the jumping knuckle. I'm probably sure this is. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be just Nair. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Frame 8 Nair. It's decent speed. It's decent speed, give or take. Could be 7, probably 8. And it looks like it. I think that's Nair, right? It's either Nair or down. Oh, no, down air is the one where it can't be down air because the down air was the one that clearly looked like a Ridley down air, Sephiroth down air type of move. This move it's like a Nair frame 8 or so, pretty fast Nair, and it spikes. So fast Nair and it's not as fast as up air, but a Nair that spikes. It's gonna be pretty useful. Air Inferno? Wait, was this a dash grab? Did we finally see his dash grab? So this looks like frame 9. This is a frame 9 dash grab, although it could be slower since you already saw him starting the dash grab. It might have started sooner. So this is either a frame 9 dash grab or it might be slower. It doesn't really give us enough information to see how amazing it is. But yeah. Just to look at it one more time, real time. And that's the up throw. Yeah, we don't really know which one's going to be the best for killing. I mean, you have the up throw for killing. You have and you have like 3 kill throws, or at least, maybe even more. 10-hit combo, where you just mash the A button 10 times. That's not going to work in high-level matches because you can literally just wiggle the stick to get out with SDI. So that's not actually going to be like much of a thing. And just to make sure I don't miss anything, I'm just going to continue rewatching. Sakurai explains what it is. Dude, he's so skinny here. He's so skinny here. This looks so different than now. Dude, the 10-hit combo is so much harder in Tekken than it isn't. You best press the A button 10 times. One day I heard the voice from the heavens. The heavens told me to put Tekken in the game. Sakurai speaking to God. Masahiro, you must get Tekken in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Audio laugh track plays. Like it's that easy. Can we just take a second to look at how stupid this Pac-Man is? Who is player 2? Dude, this is a human player, by the way. A human player decided that even though they could just do any... Oh, there's my backup alarm. Oh my god, it's a minute to noon. All right, look how stupid this Pac-Man is. Why would you tech roll in? Pac-Man, you're so stupid for doing tech roll in. That's a human player. Shame on that human. JK lol. Alright. I'm not talking about if Smash is a fighting game or not. Alright, don't open that can of worms, Sakurai. Relax. The spacing matters a lot of like every game in forever. While we're going over this, guys, if you enjoy my stuff, just to mention, don't forget to follow and or subscribe to my Twitch and my YouTube. If you haven't used it on someone else yet, that'd be very much appreciated. And also during this downtime, I want to mention Smash.gg/FPS Online. Gonna have this character legal. It is July 1st through 4th. Ultimate Tourney is on Sunday. Definitely consider signing up.
通に作っては残念なものになる
It's the same as what's on my shirt.
しかし
Oh, you can't see it over my mic.
スマブラのデザイン
For
です
FPS Online. Thank you, love it, love Algia, love Algia for the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much.
鉄拳にはデビル因子という設定があります
Devil's Gene.
デビル因子は和也の母
That all
和美が
all
持
of
ってい
his
ました
family has.
文字通り
All of the famous
悪魔の力を
characters.
引き出せるもので和也もデビル因子を引き継いでいますデビル因子は和美和也息子の風間仁にあり平八にはない
I mean, I don't think the walk really matters much. I mean, it might. I don't know. I actually have no idea.
また
We'll see when we'll see when it comes out.
瞬時にあるいは部分的にもデビルの力を出し入れできるようです通常技はなるべく鉄拳に寄せつつ空中ジャンプスマッシュ攻撃
Yeah, normal attacks like Tekken. He's gonna show more now in a sec.
置き換えればスマブラでも
The Devil's powers for midair jumps. Yeah, he has a double jump, kind of like Sephiroth with the one wing, extra jump. Smash attacks that are like. Wait, what's this? I don't remember if it was like. Yeah, his smash attacks have the double power and the special moves. Yeah.
うまくまとまるのではないかと考えた次第ですでは早速デビル化を使った
Special moves where he does the devil form. All right, special moves time.
必殺技は例によって通常横上下の4
Yeah, of course.
方向を入れて B ボタンを押すだ
Oh,
け
come
で
on.
す
It's basic.
例によってカメラは開発用の特別なものでバランスなどには
Let's talk about
製
special
品版
moves.
との違いが生じる可能性があることをお伝えしておきます通常技
The super slow projectile. How slow is it? We'll find out right now. $27. Give or take around 27.
技は
Super slow Devil Blaster. Oh, don't worry, guys. It might be useless in a singles match, but in a free-for-all where the opponent's distracted, or doubles with team attack off, or Smash Ultimate Online in a really laggy connection, you could land this move. No, but for jokes aside, though, I would imagine this move, assuming it's offline, is going to be more useful for like extending a combo or trying to hit somebody out of the air or something. I have a hard time seeing this move actually have competitive use in singles offline. Online, it might have a higher place in the meta or something, but offline, I don't know. Maybe for like extending a combo or like trying to snipe somebody out of the air. I could really see it like more of those types of situations. Not something you're ever going to land in neutral, unless the opponent's already committed to an action. Yeah, I was thinking up angled or something. I don't know. It's pretty. The thing is, I feel like you could just react to that offline. I don't know. We'll see. 27 is pretty slow though. 27 and it's slow. Wait, how fast does this beam travel at least? Let's see how fast the beam travels. It's okay, I guess. Not that fast. I mean, it is fast. It's just you could just see his animation. You could just look at his character and be like, "Oh, that's what you're doing." Yeah, you're gonna react to that easy. It's not instantaneous. Sakura, you called us instantaneous. You called us instantaneous? Oh. Well, let's see what Sakurai calls instantaneous. I mean, it's fast, don't get me wrong. And I guess it can... Is that hitting Diddy? Wait. So it can hit short characters. Look, this beam is clearly missing Diddy. I mean, unless you count this blue glow here. I mean, I don't know, I said blue. And if you count this orange glow, but I mean, this is clearly hitting Diddy, even though you wouldn't expect it to. So even though it looks like the beam's up there, it's clearly bigger than what it appears to be. So this is clearly a much bigger hitbox than you'd expect, as you can clearly see. It's at least hitting down to like here, minimum, maybe further than that. So that's good for him. So I mean, Diddy's a pretty small character and it hit him. But as I said, I still don't think this is much offline singles. This is definitely not instant. Passing through multiple opponents, Sakurai definitely designed this as more of a free-for-all type of move.
貫通するとその分威力が下がります。
Its power decreases, go past through opponents. Okay, this actually doesn't matter at all for competitive purposes, but you know, for free-for-alls with your friends, you wanted to balance it for free-for-alls. As it wait, did that just graze Greninja? I think we're seeing the wait. It grazed Greninja, so you could see its exact size right here. It actually grazed Greninja, so you can literally see its exact hitbox right here. So it's gonna miss Olimar and Duck Hunt Dog, but it will graze Greninja. So that's pretty much the. It's really gonna be based on the character's height, extremely, like extremely. But it's usually gonna miss the short characters. But you can shoot downwards. But unfortunately, this is super slow. So good luck with that. Now I could see this being used for edge guards. Now, to be honest with you. Like, let's say you're fighting like a Bowser or a Donkey Kong and they're trying to recover low. If they're low but not too low, you could use it there. Like, you could threaten. Like, let's say somebody's above you, right? So I could see this actually competitively useful. So, like, let's say, like, you're fighting like a DK or something and, like, he's coming from a 45 angle. He's in the upright corner of the screen. You jump at him, and that threatens that you might aerial or double jump aerial, and DK has to be scared of that. So the DK is like going to do the smart top player option, which is like, oh, let's air dodge away from the opponent, like neutral air dodge away. But you could still read that and do like this laser beam that catches the air dodge away. Normally a character like this wouldn't want to go off screen like that. But if you know the opponents are going to try to like air dodge away from you, this could catch air dodge aways, especially like top player stuff. I could actually see this move being useful in competitive meta. Mainly the fact that you can do this downward one, and the fact that you can do it for reading like an edge guard. Since if you're smart, you're gonna be like, oh well, I want to stay away from him. He's so dangerous. His punches and kicks, they're so strong. I want to stay away, so I'm gonna air dodge away, neutral air dodge away, right? And you can catch him with that. So I could, that gives him an option that he wouldn't have if he didn't have a projectile. So competitively, I could see that as like a theory craft, you know. It makes sense in my head, but you know, this is just theory craft. Half the time theory craft works, and half the time it doesn't work. But it's always nice to think of it early. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Sakurai. I mean, Peach literally put her controller down there. I mean, to be fair, if Peach is committed to the float and focused on it, you can avoid it. I mean, you might not be. You could just catch. I feel like it's for catching people off guard. I mean, unless you could change the angle more. If you always have to shoot at this angle, then I don't know. If you could change the angle more, that'd be really nice. But for some reason, I feel like it's gonna be like the down one's gonna be the same angle, up's gonna be the same angle. So I'm trying to think like, I don't know. If you can't change the angle more, which I really think this is gonna be this angle always for upwards, you really have to catch someone slipping, you know, or be online. Let's look at that one more time. Yeah, that's not. I wouldn't call that instantaneous either. That's not instantaneous. Use it diagonally while airborne. Oh, I wonder if the airborne one's slower. It probably isn't. Oh, but you might be. You never know. Let me just check. All right, let's see. Wait, it looks like he's on the ground for 7 frames on jump squat. That means I think he's doing like an input. Like normally you'd be in jump squat for 3 frames, but I think this is like using a ground blaster like this. He's on the ground for 7, and then 8, 9, 10. It's like 36 or 37 or something. It's like really slow. This one's like really, really bad. I don't see this having a place in singles at all. This is even slower than the ground one. I feel like you have to jump first. Like you already have to be airborne for that to be like anybody can be like, I don't know, just see you doing that. I feel like that has very limited use. Like it's super gimmicky. Like once you learn it, it's like, okay, well he can only do this, and you could clearly see the startup.
少し斜め下に位置の制御として
Yeah, look, that's that. If you could angle the laser more, it'd be better. But I feel like it's just one of those things you do in a free for all. Help you keep your opponents in check. I don't know, dude.
割と使えます
I don't know about that Sakurai,
空
dude.
中で
I don't know about keeping your opponents in check. Kind of just like, oh, I just block for free and then close the gap and take stage control.
でも
Yeah, I get it. It's faster in Tekken. That doesn't mean it's good objectively.
少し
I'm not comparing it to Tekken. I'm comparing it to what I think it would be useful competitively. No, Rob's neutral B is a lot faster. Yeah, the only use this has is for like edge guarding or when the opponent's off stage. I do not see this landing in neutral. Maybe if like Pac-Man's hiding on his hydrant, but even then he could just react. I feel like the only use this could ever have is the downward one for edge guarding or online input delay being carried.
少し下と内分けられます
Okay, so we could see the speed in the air. So a regular jump. So he's going to do a regular jump this time. Wait, hold up. Is his jump slow? Wait, this is weird. Normally jump squat's supposed to be 3 frames. Is his different? That would be weird. I don't think so. He's on the ground for 7 frames. Why is he on the ground for 7 frames? Is his jump squat 7 frames? That doesn't make sense when every other character in the game is a 3-frame jump squat. It makes me think that it's like a certain input from the ground to do that. Either way, we'll figure it out later. That'd be really weird.
水平に打ちたければ
I'll get more. When the moment the character comes out, we'll very easily know the answer.
出たら強い技なので相手の反撃が通らないとみなしたらどんどん打ってよいです特に
Whatever.
相手に接近したい
So far, I'm not really impressed with this move.
相手から近づかざるを得ない状況を
Seems like one of his worst moves.
ただ打っていいタイミングの見極めが特徴的だと言えるんですけどね
Yeah. This is a free-for-all casual move
相手にするに
or
も
online move.
よく考えましょうもちろん
I just want to look at that again. The blast could be reflected. Wouldn't be Sakurai if you didn't mention blast being reflected. Yeah, I'm not crazy. He's on the ground for 7 frames. It makes me think that that's like, I don't know,
反射で
very unusual.
きます吸収もでき
Whatever.
ます
I'll just move on. We'll figure it out soon enough.
しまうことだ
Or pocketed! Yeah, okay, yeah. Joke move, Falcon Punch move. Potential edge guarding. Alright, now this is a move I'm interested in. I think this move's gonna be good. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, they could block it, kind of like you blocked Bayonetta's side B. I should have just pressed back arrow. Let's look here. Okay, so this is him forward dash, getting ready to forward dash, but this is where it starts. So this looks like it's about frame 19. This is 18, that's 19. So I'm almost positive this is going to be frame 19. So it's a frame 19 side B. That just dashes through people. But the fact is, so that's okay. It's a lot better than the last one.
横必殺技
Yeah, I think I could see that being. It's not even that obvious. The startup animation isn't even. It kind of looks kind of gradual.
何やってんの
You guys got to remember that Ultimate has a lot of input delay. Even offline Ultimate has like 6 to 7 frames input delay, and then online adds 4 plus to that, so it's like 11 plus on average. But with Ultimate Online having that much input delay, having a frame 19 move is not too
横
bad.
必殺技は
I think this is gonna be a good move. The fact that you get a follow up off this. I mean, if you're waiting for it specifically, that you can react to it, of course. But if you're not waiting for it specifically, then you could catch someone off guard. Like they're trying to outspace you, and they're not expecting. Let's say if you're trying to outspace his regular moves, and then you're just not expecting this, and it just catches you off guard. Obviously, it's risky, but I mean, if you get a smash attack as your reward, it's good to use once in a while just to like, hey, you got to be scared of my side B, and then eventually they're scared of the side B, and they're just jumping or dashing away, waiting for side B, but that allows you to close the gap with your movement or other things. So just by having the move existing in the first place, if they're not paying attention to it, they can get caught off guard. If they are paying attention to it, it complements your other moves. So just by existing in its toolkit, it can be useful. Make sense?
デビルフィスト 高速で殴り抜けるパンチです。遠くで当てても相手を弱く弾く。
If you hit him far away, it knocks him back. So let's look at this in slow motion. Wait, that was 17 or so. I must have did this wrong.
高速で殴り抜けるパンチです。遠くで当てても相手を弱く。
Let me do this one more time, so I don't mess up. Oh, I'm not crazy. Okay, now this one showed 18. Oh, whatever. I'll just test. When the character comes out, I'll know right away. Somewhere around 17 at frame 17 to frame 19. Whatever. It's not that serious. But if you connect it right away, if like the beginning of the punch, it'll kill them. But like, look, he hit 2 frames later. So like the very beginning of the punch, like the first frame the punch exists. The first frame the punch exists, I think that's what's going to knock them down. But then as you could see, it starts existing here, right? I imagine this frame that it exists, and this frame here is a question mark. We don't know. This frame the first frame it exists, which covers this wide range, is going to knock them down. This frame, we don't know what's going to happen. And then this frame, we know that this is a weak hit. So that's good to know. It looks like they can punish him. Wait, keep in mind, this is probably stamina mode. So it'll probably hit harder normally, so it won't get punished. So yeah. Oh, wait, we could see his jump squat. I want to make sure it's a 3-frame jump squat. It looks like he was turning around. Oh my god! He does have a 7-frame jump squat. What's going on? Look, he's just jumping. Wait, look at this. He's trying to turn around, but then he changes his mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've seen this over and over. It's not a fluke. It's not a fluke because it happens over and over. This is so weird. He actually has a frame 7 jump squat. Like, every character in this game is supposed to have a frame 3 jump squat. I don't know why he has 7. I thought it was a fluke at first, but now I'm seeing it over and over. That's very unusual. That's 4 frames more than usual. I wonder if that's going to be in the final release. Interesting. Good to note. He didn't mention that. He didn't talk about that at all, but observing it is going to be a big deal. Oh, we could see the frame data now. Okay, why look at it again? Let's find the frame data of this. I want to be sure. All right, he's dashing forward on this frame, but then the B comes out. 1. And this was 18. This punch counts too. So this is a punch that counts too. So this could have been anywhere anywhere between frame like 15 to 19. I'll figure it out later. I'm too lazy right now. All right, OCD. It looks like he's not doing it here, and we could assume this is frame 1. So this could be frame 16. It's either frame 16 or later. So this is a frame 16 or later move, and this punch counts too. Now, important is the follow-up too. So he's going to get knocked down. But I wonder, do you have a guaranteed hit? I don't remember if he did that later. I'm pretty sure later in the video they might have showed a guaranteed hit, but they could have just been not fighting back. Anyway, this is still really good, the fact that he knocks it down. I think this is a good move. Honestly, I think this is a good move. It's what you do next. Oh, no, it is. Oh, no, that's free. Okay, I'm stupid. That was actually super free. Let me just go back 5 seconds. Let's look again.
そこからの反撃をどうするの
Yeah, it's a free hit. Okay, this is a good move. This is a good move.
かがポイント。相手の大きさや
Huh, what was he doing? Frame 14 move, that uppercut.
突き抜け
That looks so goofy, dude. We could check his jump squat again. Dude, he's actually on the ground for frames. He has a 7-frame jump squat, dude. It's true. He has a 7-frame jump squat. I just looked at it again. It's actually not a fluke. He has a 7-frame jump squat. He's the only character in the game that doesn't have a 3-frame jump squat, as far as I know. Unless another character has it, and I'm unaware. Does any other character have a jump squat that isn't 3 frames? Is he the only one that's 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frame 6 up air could be frame 5. So this up air is frame 6. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hits on 6, might hit on 5. I doubt this is a hitbox. So it's probably 5 or 6. So 6 or sooner. Frame 6 or sooner for up air. That's a good up air. It's a good up air, huh? What's Sakurai saying?
そこからの反撃をどうするのかがポイント。相手の大きさや突き抜けた距離、操作などにも
Character size, distance you try to shoot them, and command inputs. Yeah, there's a lot of combinations of what you're able to do depending on the
い
situation.
ろんなことができます。
Wait, is that all
相手の
true?
大きさや突き抜けた距
Wait
離
a minute. He could
操作
punch
など
through
にもよ
them
りますが
and then do the. Is that down smash?
いろんなことができます。
No, oh, that's not true. You could have air dodged or tech, or you could have done something to escape this. Okay, that one's not true. The down smash is not true. Or maybe it is. Maybe at a certain percent it is. We don't know. We don't know yet, actually. There might be a percent where he was like if he was a little higher percent, it would have been like he'll be in hit stun, but then like he won't touch the ground. But then he can't, like, it might not be a hit stun combo, but it might be like a combo that like works only because air dodges don't come out on frame 1. So you gotta remember that most characters have an air dodge. Some characters like Mithra and Zero Suit have like, I think it's a air dodge that comes out on like frame 2 invincibility. And then the average comes out on frame 3 invincibility. But then characters like, I think like Bowser, DK Rob or something. I know Bowser, it's like frame 4 invincibility. So big characters I get comboed extra hard, not just because they're bigger, but also because like their air dodge, you know, their fastest escape option is kind of slow. So you got to keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be a training mode combo to be a true. It doesn't have to be a training mode hit stun combo in order to be guaranteed, is what I'm saying. You can have a guaranteed combo that's not a true training mode hit stun combo, is what I'm saying. So that's important to note.
相手が空中にいる場合、これまた弾いて
Yeah, okay, so it really, basically, it sucks. Opponents in the air, it sucks.
しまいます。なお、シールドした相手は抜けません。
Just like Bayonetta, you're gonna get, okay, so you're guaranteed to get punished.
隙だらけになってしまいます。
Yeah, guaranteed to get punished. Might even get smash attacked, but definitely gonna get punished if you block. It's just like Bayonetta's side B. You know how Bayonetta's ground side B, it starts a combo? So it's Bayonetta's ground side B, it starts a combo, but if you block it, she gets bodied. It's kind of like that.
移動距離は短めですが、復帰に役立てることも可能です。
I wonder what the hitbox
移動
is.
距離は短めですが、
Like,
復帰に
we
役
could
立
see
て
him
る
doing that punch, but we don't know, like, is the hitbox here? Or is the hitbox, like, over here? Like we don't know, or is it in the middle? Those details kind of matter.
ことも可能
We need to know what the hitbox is to see how broken that is.
上下
Devil Wings. So look at Devil Wings. Okay, it's like 13, so I don't know.
必殺技
I feel like you wouldn't use the ground. I feel like there's no reason to use the ground one. I don't know.
は
Maybe. I mean, with how good his up air is, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't really want to use the ground one. Let me look at that again, real time.
に役立てることも可能です。上必殺
I mean, maybe. Actually, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, actually, now that I look at it. It goes pretty high. I feel like you still want to up air. Like, if they're above you, rather up air. I just want to look one more time. Okay, what's he doing? Is he trying to jump? It's like somewhere like 11 to 14 or something. I don't know. It's definitely like slower to jump squat, but he goes pretty high, and we don't know how much his wings is going to be damaging.
技は
It's not as bad as I thought.
デビルウィング。比較的シンプルな上昇技ですが、上昇高度が高いです。通常ジャンプは低い数やだけど、
Oh, we can definitely see his great hit. Okay, we can check again. Yeah, dude, it's a frame 7 jump squat, guys. Nobody's talked about this yet. Nobody's talked about Kazu's frame 7 jump squat. I'm about to tweet this out real quick. That's kind of a big deal. That's actually a big deal. Thank you, Venom Right, for the tier 1. Thank you so much. That's a big deal, dude.
けど同じ
That makes his aerials a lot worse. That also means you could camp him in the air, dude. Like that also means you could like run away and camp him in the air.
くデビル
I wonder if they're gonna change that, dude. I wonder if they're gonna change that.
化する空中ジャンプの高さ。
The double jump's pretty big though. I mean his other jumps are big, but the first
通常
jump
ジャンプは
that's a huge deal, dude.
低い数やだけど、同じくデビル化する空中ジャンプの高さ。さらにデビルウィング
Yeah. I just think it's interesting that like such a big detail, like frame 7 instead of frame 3 for jump. That's a 4 frame difference than other characters. So being on the ground for 4 extra frames, and Sakurai didn't mention this anywhere. If I didn't do this frame by frame testing, I probably would have not noticed it. I didn't notice it on my first pass. So I don't know.
ウィングの高さによって到達できる高度、上方向への復帰力は
Yeah, his double jump and uppy go really high. So his ground jump is really bad, but his double jump is pretty darn good, and his uppy's like a core and uppy, but faster core and uppy. But we don't know what a hitbox is. Like, is it going to protect him like Korn's uppy? Because Korn's uppy protects him or her pretty well. We don't know what where they put the like, where's these hitboxes on the wings? We don't really know. We don't know yet.
かなり高めです。上昇前後は全身交代できます。使った直後は少し
Alright,
ふわっ
let's
と
see
しま
more.
すね。
It's clearly
そ
just
して
recovery.
割と撃墜にも使えます。出だし際強し。
Well, we don't know his
そ
percent.
して割と撃墜にも使
Like,
えます。
that's cool and all, I guess, but I mean, we literally don't know what percent he's at, so it doesn't really give us enough info.
出だし
We know it can kill, but we don't know how good it is yet. Like,
際強し。
not enough info yet. I mean, we could see the starting speed, actually.
そして割と撃墜にも使
I can find a starting speed now. That looked like 12. So it's either 12 or so, maybe a frame off.
出だし際
That's actually pretty. That's not too bad considering how. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, his ground up B is about the same speed as his jump up air, around 12 or so. His ground, because if you're on the ground for 7 frames and up air's 5 or 6, if up air's frame 6, then his jump up air's frame 13. And if his up air's 5, then his jump up air's frame 5. So if he does a jump up air, that's if his up air's 6, like I saw, that would be a frame 13 jump up air to shield. So it's a frame 13 up air to shield. but it could be frame 12 up out of shield. So it's either frame 12 or frame 13 up out of shield, and this looked like around 12. So they're comparable. It's pretty much the same speed, maybe a frame faster than his up out of shield, for if the opponent's like right next to him. That's only if they're right next to him, but when you're that close, you could just use a different move that hits upward. So you might as well use other moves. I feel like he's going to have a lot of ground moves that he's going to use, like a lot of his ground moves for anti-air. Actually, Bowser, I think, had like 8 frame jump squad in Melee. It was 2 frames slower than Ganon, who was like slower or tied for slower than everyone else. It's 2 frames slower than every other character in Smash series. He's like he's like his own tier by like two levels.
ところで横必殺技と上必殺技は空中での技終了後に攻撃や行動ができます。必殺技後落下にならない。ただし改めて横必殺技や上必殺技を使うことはできません。
So yeah, you could it's kind of like Game Watch Up B where you can move after it. It reminds me of Game Watch Up B, you cancel it. Or when it ends, you can do things. Yeah, but you can wait too. You have to wait too long. That's a really long time to wait. I don't know. I was thinking maybe up B and air outs to ledge. Heaven's Door. Heaven's Door. Down B. Down B. $13, $14, $15. So it's either 13, 14, or 15. So it's 13, 14, or 15. Let's just take the average, let's say around 14. Oh, I'm stupid. I can check right now. $14. I was right. It was 14. When in doubt, take the middle ground. They usually make the first one not count. I was right, 14. So frame 14 grab. By the way, Bowser's side B grab is frame 6. So this is 8 frames slower than Bowser's side B grab. So it's not quite Bowser's side B grab. However, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's still unreactable. The whole point is if you read them shielding, you get them. So I don't think that really matters. I think this is going to be really good. If they're like shielding on a platform, you could just hit them with this. This is totally fine. So that's what that is. I wonder what the priority is going to be. Like, are you just going to beat other moves? You have super armor. Oh my god, you armored both hits. Okay, dude, this is a good move. Oh my god, this is a good move. You didn't armor just one, but both kicks. Frame 14 grab that kills, and you armor both kicks. That's definitely going to be useful. That's definitely useful, dude. You could suicide with them. Of course, depending on their recovery. That's useful too. And you could control... It's just like... It's basically Bowser's side B, kind of. I mean, they could have just held the control. So this is basically Bowser's side B Part 2. Bowser's side B Part 2. I know how to use that, so that's good for me. Yeah, Bowser's side B. Tug of War. You can't. No, you can't shield a grab. I wonder if the air one's the same speed. It's yeah, the air one is also frame 14. I just confirmed it. The air one is also frame 14. Damn. What's this kick again? 念のためコンボというのはコンビネーション連続技のこと。多人数
戦では巻き込みによる撃墜
Multiple
を狙いや
opponents.
すいことも覚えておきましょう。そしてヘブンズドアは次に紹介するレイジシステムとも関係があり
I
ます。
wonder if he has invincibility there. I wonder if that might be good in doubles then.
10% を超えると
100 damage or more? No one cares about stamina. 100 damage or more means
体力が4分の
you
1
get rage,
を切ると
which you are 10%
レイジという
stronger.
状態になります。文字通り怒った状態。
10% stronger.
レイジの名前表示も変わります。
Just like Terry, you want to kill him early.
この状態では攻撃力
Every move's 10% stronger. What else was
それ
it
だけで
again?
も単純に有利。そしてこの際特定の条件でレイジドライブという
A specific condition, you can use rage drive. I think he goes over that later.
動作は
Oh, I can see the damage now.
ヘブンズドアに似ています。
Are they the same speed? Let me see some. This looks like 15, but it's probably 14. It's probably just animation being goofy.
似ていますが
It's probably still 14.
威力が段違い。
Oh, cool. We can see. So that one did 17 damage. Wait, was he at 40?
動作はヘブンズドア
So the one on the left did 17.
に似ていますが
So,
段違い。
oh my god. So that's almost twice as strong. So the first one on the left did 17, and the one on the right did 31.9. So basically 17 versus 32. So that's like 1.8, 1.9 times stronger. So it's close to double power. It's a little bit under double power. So you definitely want to grab people when you have rage. So it really looks like he gets like a super, like normally his attack bonus is like 10% more. So when he gets rage, all his moves are 10% stronger. But this move is more than 1.8 times stronger. This move is basically 1.9 times stronger. Almost 1.9. Like 1.85, 1.9, something like that. So that's a really big deal. So you really want, if you use Kazuya, it's really important to like, it's very beneficial to get a grab. Because your grab does over 30 damage. Now, of course, if you do spam it, you do lose your rage drive. So it is balanced by the fact that if you miss your grabs, then for every grab you miss, you actually lose your rage faster. So it's not as broken as it seems based on the numbers. However, it is good to note that the grab is a 31.9 damage grab. So basically a 32 damage grab fresh.
違い。
Very big deal. Let's look at that one more time. This is a really big deal.
動作はヘブンズドアに似ていますが威力が段違い。方法は3つあります。方法1、
Method 1 grab.
比較的簡単。
So, oh, so his basic grabs do it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I knew this already. Wait, why did it look slower? That looks like a frame 8 grab, but I'm pretty sure it's 7. I think he was in a stand animation, so that's 7 or 8. I think it was 7. Might be 8. So a basic grab does it. Okay.
方法2、下
Down special and use Heaven's Door. Wasn't down special the grab?
必殺技ヘブンズドアを使う。
Yeah, down special was a special grab. I'll travel further than the normal Heaven's Door. Yeah. So any type of grab when he has rage. So all of his rage grabs do
ヘブンズドア
is...
より踏み込み距離が増しています。
And the Heaven's Door is nice because you can grab them out of the air.
方法3、昇竜拳
Sure, you can command input. Was it like forward, down, down, forward or something? Or was it just down, down, forward? I think it was forward, down, down, forward or something. Plus holding down the attack button. So you do a Shoryuken and hold down attack.
コマン プラス攻撃ボタ
So
ン
this is where you actually have to know the inputs.
は後で説明す
Oh, don't give me numbers, dude. I don't want to hear numbers. I don't know off numbers, dude. My brain does not process it by numbers. 6, 2, 3. That is not how I learned games. That's like speaking to me in another language, and I'm processing things 20 times slower than I'm supposed to. Yeah, it's easy if you're used to it. Just like it's easy for me to talk to you in Smash terms, or it's easy for me to talk to you in English. But if you speak a different language, or you're used to a different terminology, for example, if you don't speak English and you're not used to Smash terminology, it's not going to be as natural for you as me talking to another Smasher. Like, I'm not saying it's probably not hard, but if you're not used to it, you're not going to be as good at it. Like, it's going to take my brain a lot more processing time to think about the numbers than it would somebody who's naturally used to it. You know what I'm saying? Everything's relative. So what's normal for that person?
る雷神剣と同じです。
What you're used to is going to be 10 times easier. Okay.
版のものだけは威力がさらに高くなって
Only the command input's power is higher? Wait a minute. Does this mean the command input's the one that did a ton of damage? No, that wasn't it.
います。
What's the exact
ボ
difference?
タンは攻撃
Hold either attack button A or special move B. But holding down the button's what's important. But I really want to know what the damage difference is. That couldn't have been the 1.8, 1.9 times thing I said earlier. Let me go back a bit. I want to watch this one more time.
動作はヘブンズドアに似ていますが威力が段違い。
No, this is just rage. It's just the rage. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid. It's just the rage grab.
長押し
We don't. It doesn't really show how much the difference the Shuriken input makes. For all I know, this could be a 10% increase or a 20% increase. It's still good to know though that you do get rewarded for using that input.
コマンド版のものだけは威力がさらに高くなっています。ボタンは攻撃ボタンでも必殺技ボタンでも良いけど長押しすること。レイジ状態はレイジドライブを使ったら解除。
Yeah, after you use this throw, your rage state ends. So after you do this rage drive, your rage ends. So basically what he's saying is you want to grab them when it kills them. So if they're at the exact percent where your grab is going to kill them, then it's really beneficial to do the grab. But if they're at like, I don't know, like if they're at like 30% and they're not going to die from the grab, it might not be the best idea to use your grab unless you just want to like get the damage. But it's really beneficial. Let's say they die at 75% from a grab. Well, let's say they die at 80 from a grab and you grab them at 80. That'd be perfect because then they're barely going to die. Something like that would be like the most ideal situation for Kazuya. Although if you don't want to be obvious that you're fishing, so it might not for that reason, but if they're not thinking about it. It's good to know those things though.
時間などによって解除
No limit. Yeah, it's mostly based on grabs and stuff.
一定以上
Oh yeah, okay, so it's like in Cineroar's power up where if he takes more than 35 damage, he loses it.
ダメージを受けると解
It's probably a certain amount of damage.
除されます。また
I wonder if it's always going to be based on a certain amount of damage. Damn, there's a lot of stuff here. By the way, guys, if you enjoy my content and you want to help out, don't forget to follow my channel. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube, MVG League, MVG VODs, The Real Meet King, and Twitch.tv/MeetTheKing. And if you have Twitch Prime you haven't used, please consider using that. Delta's out, Cilio, Phonon, that'd be much appreciated. Also, guys, I'm having a tournament with Kazuya, smash.gg/FPS online. It's going to be this weekend, this Sunday is going to be the tournament. So definitely check that out. So basically it's saying here, if you use rage and it misses, the rage state will end quicker.
レイジドライブを狙って外すとより早くなくなります。
So basically, don't miss the grabs. Yeah, he mentioned this before. I'm just going over it again. If your grab misses, you exit the rage state in a flash.
使ってるとレイジがすぐに
1, 2, 3. It looks like he missed 3 grabs right here. 1, 2, 3, and then it went away. We don't know if it's always going to be like that. It could be a complicated formula, or it could just be based on 3 grabs. Hard to say, but he missed. Here, Sakurai showed missing 3 grabs and then leaving it. So that's good to know.
最後の切り札はファイナルブラスター、デビルブラスターの静車を行います。
No one cares about this, but I'm gonna watch it
ス
anyway.
トーリーモード終盤で煮えを飲まされた人は少なく
Th-
ない。
That's a good final smash. This
ちなみにここが貴様の墓場だ
would be your burial ground.
日本語でこれそんなかっこいいことを言ってるけどピカチュウに対してもそんなこと言うんですよね。扇状に広がるので乱闘においては第三者を巻き込みやすいです。反面最初のビームが当たらないと発動しません。高度差があると最初の一発は当てにくいので
It's just like the Ever Beams.
相手を比較的遠くにホールドするので崖外向きにヒットすると効果大です。条件が揃えば蓄積ダメージ 0% からでもいけるかも。
Dude, that final smash kills so. Dude, that.
次に
Hey, Sakura's even saying you could kill it 0.
その前に
Before you introduce. Alright, before you introduce the character's normal moves.
ファイターカズヤの全体的な特徴について解説しておきます。総合的には逆転性が高いファイターです。攻撃力は全
Great at making comebacks. Great at making comebacks. Frame 19, maybe slower.
全体的にだいぶ高いです。
Forward smash. Oh, 20 damage and 28 damage. His forward smash did 28?
性が高いファイターです。攻撃力は全体的にだいぶ高いです。手数で負けている場合もいきなり逆転したり、最終的にだいぶ高いです。
28 damage forward
手数で負けて
smash.
いる場合もいきなり逆転したり、最終的に
That combo did another 20. That combo did 27. 69 to 96. 69 96. That does a 20. That did 20. That combo here. That sweep kick, that 4-hit combo does 27 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 27 damage. Wait, is that right? 69 is basically 70. 26, 27. Yeah, it's 27 damage combo. So forward smash does like... The forward smash does like 27 and a half or so. Yeah, they both do about 27. The forward smash and this does 27. The forward smash is a fraction of a damage stronger.
ただリーチや攻撃範囲などでは
Let's find the frame data of those moves real quick.
解説しておきます。総合的には逆転性が高いファイターです。攻撃力は
Great at comebacks! Comeback characters. Sakurai loves these. Every DLC has them. Frame 19, maybe 18 or so. Frame 19 or maybe it's faster. Frame 25, maybe faster. So down smash is 19 or faster, and forward smash is 25 or faster. So down smash, frame 19 or faster. F smash, frame 20, whatever I said. Oh, I can see it again. Yeah, it's because he's charging it, so sometimes it makes it take longer. And is this tilt? It's too ugly. I don't want. I'll test that later. Yeah. He's at a disadvantage of range.
攻撃が出る速さも原作ほどではないけれどだいぶ遅い方です。総合的には、手数の多さやリーチの長さ、空中戦で攻めてくる相手には手を焼くかも。
come at you from the air, but you have a bunch of anti-air attacks.
体重は重ため。これは
This is pretty heavy, dude. Ryu is not a light character. I think Ryu is above average weight,
手には手を
and he's getting bodied on the weight scale.
体重は重ため。これは
Like, Ryu is not a light character. The fact that he's getting outweighed by this much is that's a pretty big deal. He's gonna live forever. He's gonna tank hits. Ryu's like 108? I don't know. I just know that Ryu is above average weight, and he's making Ryu look light. He's probably heavier than Terry. Just by first impression. He's gonna live a long time and do rage comebacks. He's gonna get beat up, live a long time, and then do rage comebacks. 103, I don't know. I just know that he's making Ryu look light, and Ryu's above average weight.
吹っ飛ばされにくくて有利です。ジャンプ力
His jump is pretty low. Wait, let's check out the jump squat again. This will confirm it. This will confirm it right now. He's focused on the jump. It's true. They really made him have a frame 7 jump squat. Ryu's is 3, and they really made him. Not only does he have a short jump, it's actually frame 7.
力は低いです。これも
This is done on purpose. Wait, did he mention the speed?
有利です。ジャンプ力は低いです。これも原則
His jump is low. Okay, they say it's low, but they don't talk about it being frame 7.
高さは
Yeah, he's just talking about the height.
でも賄えます。竜やテリーと同様、ワンオンワン
He'll turn around to face them, but of course, you know, that won't happen until you land. So you can still jump over in back air. Although, who knows how good that'll be.
相手に対して
It's good to know, though.
ようになります。これは後ろ入力の技を入れるときに便利。格闘ゲーム的です。
Yeah, I was thinking they would do that. Let's just sit. Continuous super armor.
ほどではないけれど、
He has mini super armor. This just exists all the time. So not only is he heavy, he's always armoring moves. This is a really big deal. He's heavy and he armors moves.
常時スーパーアーマーがついています。さほどの効果はありませんが、ダメージが少ない頃なら百列攻撃などを食い止めることはできるかも。それより攻撃の一部に強いスーパーアーマーが発動する方が多い。
Yeah, the fact that he can super armor through Link's forward smash is very huge.
それより
I don't even think Bowser can super. I don't know. I haven't really tested this like specific situation, but I don't even think Bowser has enough armor to like F smash. I mean, I know Bowser can up smash through like every move, basically, but I don't think Bowser can forward smash through Link's forward smash.
攻撃の一部に強いスーパーアーマーが発動
I don't think Bowser's F smash goes through Link's forward smash.
する方が大きいです。ダメージは受けますが、相手の攻撃に割り込めることがあります。なお原作になかったのでヒットストップがほとんどありません。ヒットストップとはヒット時に少し止まる演出のこと。ヒットとは
They're just mentioning it. It makes him fly away instantly. This is just Sakurai just showing like this doesn't actually matter. I don't think this is going to change anything competitively, but he's just showing like just for the aesthetic way the game is designed to make it feel more like Tekken. When you F smash, you just get sent flying away instantly. Normally, when you're hit, you're frozen in place for a few frames, and the average attack in Melee, I think it's like at least 3 frames are frozen before you get sent flying. It's more obvious if certain moves like Falcon Knee, but every move it has it usually at least 3 frames or more. And this one, you just get sent flying right away. Well, that doesn't really affect much in matches. It's not really going to change anything. If anything, you have less time to. If anything, it gives you less time to DI. It could matter. It could matter. If he F smashes you really fast and you're not expecting to get hit, you have less time to DI. So actually, this could be good for Kazuya. You know how sometimes you like forward smash somebody and then it's like, oh crap, I didn't expect I was gonna get hit, and then you hold toward them. If he had hit stun, actually I was wrong when I said it doesn't matter. It actually does matter. This is a buff for Kazuya because when he F smashes you, since you get sent flying like basically immediately, you have less time for human reaction time to kick in and DI. So if you're in a neutral state, like, well, I'm just fighting. I'm in neutral. I don't expect to get hit. You get F smashed. Oh crap! Good thing I was frozen in place for a while. I had time to hold toward my opponent and live. Now you have less time to do that. So that could be a buff that may or may not change certain interactions. So that's nice. That's good. That's good for Kazuya.
一通り説明したところで通常技の説明に入ります。原作である鉄拳のモーションをおおむねそのまま実装し、必要なところを後で直すつもりで制作を進めましたが、そのままでテストしてみたとこ
However,
ろ
we tested him out and he wasn't good enough. He was surprisingly weak, so we have to buff him
や
again.
はり攻撃の間合いや速度が異なりすぎてボコボコにされてしまいました。最終的には速さも強さ
So
も
we increased
いろいろ
his
加工
speed
してい
and
ますが
power.
意図して原作風味を保つこともあります。この倒れ方とか良いですよね。
Aesthetic purposes.
操作系統を他のファイターと変えています。まず L スティックの入力方向は8方向で考えてください。一部コマンド入力のようなものもあります。全ファイターの中でも飛び抜けて多い通常技
Yeah.
の持ち
In Tekken, you have like 80 plus
最初に
moves.
言っておきます。原作もそうですが、全部の技を使いこなす必要は
You don't need to use them all. Just find some you
得意な
like.
技を見つけ、そこから広げていけば良いと思います。なお、攻撃ボタンはいつも通り一つだけです。
Oh, you can find out. Okay, let's find his
攻
moves.
撃ボタン
Speed.
はいつ
Damn, that's a slow jab, dude. That's a frame 6 jab?
一つ
That's
だけ
pretty
です
slow.
指示に対応した4つ
That's a slow
の
jab.
ボタンを仕分ける必要はありま
But
す
to be fair, he has a 10 hit combo, so. But I literally saw them fall out of the 10 hit combo around the 4th hit. Multiple, like at least twice, so.
まずは
I don't think that's actually gonna be real. Yeah, but the 10 hit combo doesn't even like work reliably. Like like later in this presentation, they show him falling out of the 10 hit combo, so I don't know.
ボタンを連続で押すか長押ししていると技がどんどん
Yeah, you just hold A.
変わります。これがいわゆる
Yeah, oh, let's check again. Let me make sure it's 6. Yep.
いわゆる10連コンボ。相手の操作などにより全て当たるとは限りませんが、連続攻撃をボタン一つで手軽に繰り出せます。
There's a electric punch at the end.
なお、最後の一撃はシールド無効です。
Shields don't work on the final hit. That's kind of cool.
なお、最後の一撃はシールド無効
I
です
mean, it's a gimmick.
ジャックコンボに
it's kind of like a matchup knowledge check.
置いて攻撃することで無効
It's kind of a matchup knowledge check where like it's kind of like in Tekken how apparently this is like a matchup knowledge check. Like it's gimmicky. You have to it relies on them not knowing the counterplay. Since the 10th hit is always at like the same time, you kind of like matchup knowledge check them. That's cool. They added that though. Adds a little bit of depth.
ジャックコンボ2発目から
Double jab, then wait, and then A. So double punch, wait, and then A, and you still get a 3-hit combo.
少し間を置いて攻撃することで
That also means there's a lot of hits done after the second punch.
先行列拳相手を吹き飛ばしたい時に使いますパパンパーンというタイミングを覚えてくださいパパンパーンダッシュ攻撃
Dash attack.
は空残脚遠い相手に
Frame did it. Dash attack. Let me look again. This is either frame 15 or sooner.
によって打撃するのに不可欠です
Let's look again. Oh, whatever. Let's just say around 15, give or take. I'll be able to know immediately when it comes out. Too lazy to care right now. It dodges downward. It dodges down attacks. So some important things is that it jumps over. It can jump over moves. So because he's always doing a leap. And it kills. So it can jump over moves and it kills. It's kind of like a Link dash attack, except faster. It's a faster, weaker Link dash attack where Link jumps and does the... You know how Hero and Link have the dash attack where it's like strong and they do the hop? It's kind of like that, but a little bit faster and probably a little bit weaker. And it hits sideways, which is pretty good. Tilt the left stick forward 2 times, then attack. That's gonna be awkward. Tilt the left stick forward 2 times, so That's gonna be interesting. You have to press the stick only slightly. For those that don't know, in Smash, if you press the stick slightly, you can do a tilt, but it won't let you do a smash attack. So if you focus on using the control stick by pressing it only a little bit, then you can still do tilts, but the game will not let you smash attack. The only time you risk doing a smash attack is if you push the stick too far or too fast. So if you focus on pressing the stick just a little bit, you don't have to risk doing a smash attack by accident. A lot of people don't know that, but that's been in the game since Smash 64. Anyway, so press double forward A, probably slight double forward A, more accurately. Frame 13 overhead. So there's a frame 13 overhead. That is like Min-Min's up smash where it sends projectiles back. I don't know how practical that is in matches, but I mean, I guess if the opponent is definitely going to throw a projectile. The fact that you have to press forward then A, though, to throw it back, it's like, we don't know for sure how useful that'll be in like a high-level match, since you actually have to like really focus on the projectile. But it's nice that he has something. Yeah, it's a hard read. So I feel like this is gonna be like a hard read. I feel like this is gonna be about a hard read. So if you have a hard read, you can get this.
ここから時計回りに8方向です。スマッシュ攻撃に化けないよう優しめに倒すと良いと思います。上に入れながら
Attack twice while inputting upwards for twin pistons. So up an A and then A. You just so up and mash A. ダブルアッパー。対空や接近した相手への攻撃でダブルアッパー。対空や上に入れながら2回攻撃でダブルアッパー。Frame 9. He has a lot of anti-airs, huh? He has a lot of ways to beat people jumping at him, it seems. Or he could just use the first punch. I wonder if the first punch is better. That's hard to say. Yeah, they both... it's really hard to say which one's going to be better, but he has both options. Yeah, these aren't true, though. None of this is real. But the beginning part might be. So just hold up. So if you hold up forward and mash A, you do the 4-hit combo. How fast is the first one? So how fast the first one is matters a lot. 11-ish or something. It's really hard to tell what he's doing. Whatever. I'll just wait till the game
確
comes out.
実に全て当たります。出だしが遅いので浮かせてコンボの締めにする
But that's a lot of damage though.
出だしが遅いので
And you combo into it. That's actually a big deal. He has a lot of moves that lead into this.
最初の1回が当たればほぼ
Like you can just use a safer move in neutral.
出だしが遅い
Like you can use a safe move like a launcher,
コンボの締めにすると良いです。
and then you just get that 27 damage combo.
をやめれば途中で
You don't want to. It seems like you don't want to do that in neutral.
出だしが遅いので
It's not like Tekken where it just hits low and you just sweep kick them. Sweep kick doesn't really matter since the shield just protects you in all directions.
出だしが遅いので浮かせて
It's better to start with a launcher, I think.
なお連打をやめれば
Probably,
途中で止めることができます。横に入れながら攻撃で鬼蹴り。相手を低く吹き飛ばす喧嘩キック。横に入れながら攻撃で鬼蹴り。相手を低く吹き飛ばす喧
Frame 12, it
嘩
seems.
キックです。ベクトルが低いので復帰
So
力
gain F tilt.
が低い相手に最適。またこういう時にリトルマック使われ
Gain
る
F
という
tilt, more range. Probably less power.
印象としてガロンドロフの突破集に似てますね。
Round 12.
だけど、実はガノンドロフの方がちょっと
Gandalf's is faster, but has less. Gandalf's is faster,
こんな感じ。
but
斜め
less
前
range.
下に
His is more range. I think the range is more important. Down forward A and then A. So down forward A A.
攻撃ボタンを
That's interesting. You do down forward A, but it's like a high kick. It's hard to tell.
攻撃ボタンを2回押すことでかかと切り。2発当てれば
Now I can tell. Looks like he's pressing down now, so it starts here. It's like frame 10, but slower because you have to do the tilt first.
相手を吹き飛ば
That's a kill, I guess.
します。一発で止めれば相手を浮か
Or you could just do the first hit
せるため他のコンボを狙うこ
and do the other combos. That's gonna have a lot of depth, huh?
とができます。2発目はシールド
Second hit damages shields. Oh yeah, okay. This is his special shield break. Right. This is his shield break move. So this is an important move to remember because you get an instant shield break. So if you're fighting an opponent who just likes to shield a lot, and you do this, you just get a shield break, which is really that gives you a fully charged F smash if you get a punish. So against an opponent who likes to shield, just remember tilt down forward double A. In my opinion, this is worth remembering since a shielding opponent is, people shield a lot. Well, maybe not online because they mash online, but as offline, they're going to shield and react more. So remembering this move, I think is going to be important for that, to counter shields. I mean, you don't need to use it. You could just do grabs and other things, but it's nice to have in your back pocket.
があります。シールドが割れなくても小さくなれば防御しにくくなるので、シールドされたら2発目まで出すのもありです。下入れ攻撃はねじり裏剣です。
Down A.
下入れ攻撃はねじり裏剣。前進しながら攻撃するの。
Oh yeah, this is the launcher. This is a launcher move. Pretty good. Oh damn, this is pretty slow, huh? Frame 16. It's a frame 16 launcher,
割と
but has long range
距離が長いです。
and can combo
姿勢を低くし
and invincible. Just before the attack, when your body's lowered. So just before it connects, your body's invincible. So frame 16, but has a whole bunch of benefits. So it's gonna be a good move, even though despite its speed, it's gonna be a good move.
しつつ攻撃寸前にわず
Since
か
you
な
get a combo off
発
it, and
生
you
し
can
ます。
get in
浮かせ
safely.
た相手には追撃を斜め後ろ下と
Diagonally backwards and down.
攻撃で体砕き相手に尻
Knock the opponent down. Frame 13.
餅をつかせ
Frame
ること
13 trip. I wonder if that true
がで
combos.
きます単体で使うのは難しいですが横必殺技と組み合わせるのがおすすめです
Sakurai is literally saying don't use this in neutral. But it could potentially be something to use after side B. Of course, we don't know that. We don't know for sure what's best after side B.
後ろと攻撃で陣旋風この技は出が入
Sakurai says, I recommend this move. Let's look at it again. He's pressing back. 1. Frame 11. Roundhouse kick. Probably has good range because they always kicks do.
迎撃としても比較的強くコンボにも使いやすいので出せればおすすめですただ間違えて背中方向
It's easy to make a mistake. In order, guys, just as I want to mention again, the way it's worked in Smash, at least previous Smash games, is that if you press the stick only a little bit, then the game won't let you F smash. So normally there's two ways to do tilts or smash attacks. One way to do tilt is to press the stick slightly, which is what I recommend. Another way to do a tilt, you could press it as far as you want, but it has to be slower. So if you want to press the stick far to do a tilt, then you actually have to do the tilt slower. This is why I personally do not recommend doing a tilt this way. In Smash games, well, before Melee, before Ultimate, and before Smash 4, when you couldn't change your controls, in games like Melee or Brawl, for example, there's only and 64, you have to do tilt by pressing the stick slightly. So if you're pushing the stick, let's say 25% of the way, you can do a tilt. But the game won't let you do things like jump. Like if you want to, let's use up. If you want to up tilt, you press up slightly and press A. By pressing up slightly and A, even if you do it at the same time, it won't do a smash attack. And since you didn't press up at least halfway or whatever on the stick, it won't let you jump. Tilts are very sensitive, so you can just move this control stick very, very slightly and do a tilt, whereas you need to move the control stick more in order to do a jump, or more to do a smash attack. A lot of people don't know about that, so I wanted to give you guys some random info. It's not as common knowledge as you'd expect. So, whenever you see these tilts, I recommend just moving the stick barely. Oh yeah, and in Ultimate, you can also use the C-stick for tilts. However, I wanted to mention that the information I just gave you is still real useful to understand. It's just really useful to understand how the game works on a programming level. Like every Smash game, what I just mentioned will work. Now, some controllers, it won't work as well as others because something called POD develops, which means that as a controller gets older, even if you press slightly, the controller might think you're pressing it hard. So even if you move 20% of the way, the game might think you're moving 30% because as controllers get older, POD means it doesn't read it accurately and it skips values. So if you have a new controller or just a midlife controller, what I said should work a lot. But if you have a really old controller, your GameCube controller might not, specifically GameCube controllers, might not read the inputs as accurately, which is why controllers are so annoying. However, what I said is still true regardless. Press the stick slightly to do a tilt is my recommended method. Or use the C-stick to tilt. I recommend one of those two ways. Or a combination. I'd probably do a combination.
こへの横スマッシュ攻撃になってしまうことも多いです。自動振り向きがない多人数戦でも出しにくいです。 パッドを隅まで倒しきらなければ
See, Sakurai is literally telling you. Sakurai knows his own game. The move is a little easier to use by not tilting the left stick all the way. Sakurai is basically saying what I'm saying in different words without explaining it as much. He's basically just giving you the short answer. Press the direction slightly and not a lot, and you can get the best results.
幾分出しやすくなります。後ろ斜め上と攻
All right, jump side
攻
kick.
撃でジャンプサイドキックしやすくなります。後ろ斜め上と攻撃でジャンプサイドキック逃げり後ろに下がりながらのキック正確に狙いをつく逃げり後ろに下がりながらのキック
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frame 14, and you know he's going to have priority on his kick. So it's a frame 14 move that's going to beat other moves because in order to beat other moves, they either have to give him intangibility or a giant hitbox, which is why his leg has so much protection. I wouldn't be surprised if his leg had a giant hitbox around it and intangibility. I would not be surprised if his whole foot here, the second half of his leg, has full invincibility in addition to a giant hitbox. I would not be surprised one bit. I'm not saying I would blame them or anything. I'm just saying when you program a game, if you want it to beat air-to-air moves, you could program it specifically to beat air-to-air, or you could just give it a giant hitbox and make your leg invincible. It's most likely they're going to do that. But I'm just guessing, but that's what I think.
正確に狙いをつけてくる
So if they he's basically saying use this to beat. He has a lot of ways to beat jumps. It seems like this character has a lot of ways to beat people jumping.
超ジャンプ攻撃の迎撃などに使われることもあ
Or
る
tall characters.
足が無敵
Oh my god, he said it right here. Your legs become invincible. It's literally everything I'm saying. I didn't even remember he said this. Your legs become invincible.
気になるもの
I didn't even know Sakurai said that because I didn't remember.
の
I'm just saying that's what they usually do when they make these moves.
より移動が激しいスマブラではなかなか使いにくいでしょうね。下方向系は全部コンボ
All the directional downward moves are great for starting combos.
指導技になることを覚えておくと良いかも。これと真上初段ダブルアッパーの一発目は他の技につなげることが前提。こんな感じ。次、しゃがみを絡めた技です。下方向ではなく
Then
次、
the next moves all combine for
絡め
crouch.
た技です。下方向
They should be inputted after properly crouching, not using a downward move.
ではなくてちゃんとしゃがみになって
So
から
crouch and release.
すべきものですね。しゃがみ中
So you have to crouch and then release. Or in this case, well, wait, that's not this move. If you tilt diagonally forward, so if you tilt diagonally forward, so if you hold down forward and attack while crouching. Okay, this is just hold down forward and press A. This one's more simple. This is hold down forward and press A.
と螺旋岩採取
This particular move.
姿勢が低く長めの無敵
Dude, Tank. They literally just want his moves to beat other people's moves, dude.
ですね。しゃがみ中に斜め前で攻撃
Look at
する
this.
と
They just want his moves to beat other moves.
姿勢が低く長めの
1, 2, 3, 4. Frame 14 here.
無敵時間があるのでカウンターに使うと良いでしょ
You're positioned low and it has a long invincibility period.
う。しゃがみ中
Straight down an A for the jab.
するとシットジャブ。スマブラのこういう系としては遅い方ですが連打が効きます。相手の行動
Let's check that data. It's frame 7. It's only one frame slower than his jab. His jab is frame 6 and his jab is 6 and his crouching jab seems to be 7, so it's only a frame slower unless I made a mistake.
行動阻止の剣
It seems like it might combo into stuff. We'll see.
やコンボの指導
Yeah, it says it right here. You can combo into stuff. That means the crouching jab might be pretty good. It's like a safe combo starter.
が効きます
I mean, maybe.
相手の攻
Maybe.
都市の牽制やコン
We'll see how we'll see how it goes in an actual battle.
ボなどにしゃがみ
Hold down A, down and back in A.
中斜め後方で攻撃するとシットスピンキック判定の持続が長い
So he's saying the kick exists as a hitbox. The kick is out for a long time. So the whole time his leg is out, it counts as a hitbox. So you can just do it a little sooner than you think you can just do this move a little bit early and then hope the opponent runs into your kick.
牽制としてシットジャブとどちらが有効なのかは相手のファイターと戦法次第でしょうか
Let's see here. He's finally hit it with it. Frame 11. It's a frame 11 move. And obviously it's just going to beat other moves.
だけどここはスマブラなので原作ほどの有効度はないかもそして特殊な入力ですがしゃがみ
Crouch, one of a kind input. So you crouch and then release the crouch, and while you're standing up, you press A. So just hold down to crouch, and then when you release crouch, there's a few frames when you're standing up. And during those few frames, you just press A.
から立ち上がる最中に攻撃をすることで魔人剣が出せますガノンドルフの技の名前と被りましたがこれは魔人剣相手を強くひるませる技
Heavy flinch. Check this out. Heavy flinch could be good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is frame 1. 1, 2. Frame 13.
いろんなコン
But it's really strong. So, it's not the easiest to land, but it combos into a forward smash, which is nice.
ボができますが一番狙いたいのは横スマッシュ攻撃相手や状況によって別の技
Let's make sure again.
の技にする必要がありますが撃墜できそう攻撃相手や状況によって別の技にする
I can just
必要
double
があり
check
ます
these later.
が撃墜できそうなら大チャンスです次にスマッシュ攻
I'll
撃
just check it later.
これらはデビル化を行って力を増しています
So the devil form's just here the devil is just for aesthetic purposes. Like really his forward smash is always the same type of thing.
魔人戦勝剣とにかくこれを当て
Landing this should be your first priority.
第一ですファイターの中でも有数の吹っ飛ばし力を持っています少し貯めてクリーンヒットすればファルコ
If you store a bit of power, okay, Sakurai. I mean, yeah, most charged forward smashes are stronger than Falcon Punch.
ンパンチをもしのぐぐらいただし
That's literally most forward smashes that are charged.
隙は相当に大きいですまた接近して
Let's check out the speed real quick. I think it's like 25 or so. Let's see. This is frame 25 or faster. So it's either 25 or sooner.
しているとクリーンヒットになりません遠目ギリギリ拳でしっかり当てるのがベストです
And the tipper is stronger, which is really important. The tipper is stronger.
今のように演出が入りますスーパーアーマーがあり相手の
And armor's moves.
攻撃
A lot of armor. Probably more armor than any of his other attacks, most likely.
に割り込むこともできますこれはすべて
There are differences in the super armor strength. I would not be surprised if his forward smash had the most armor, though.
攻撃はそうですが、スーパーアーマーの強さには差異があります。
Yeah, they're literally showing how the up smash has less armor.
横スマッシュ攻撃は
The side smash has the strongest armor. I figured they were gonna do that. They also did Bowser's I think forward smash has like 10 damage of armor, whereas down smash had like 8 damage of armor, for example. Not a huge difference, but still
一
something.
番強い。上スマッシュ攻撃はデビルツイスター。文字通り
Now I can. Oh, this is a really fast move. Wait, I wonder how fast this is. This for a smash attack, it's pretty fast. Frame 12. That's about. I think it's like it's either 12, maybe 11, probably 12. A little bit slow in Jokers.
通り相手を巻き上げるシンプルなアッパーで比較的
For a smash, that's pretty good for a smash attack, considering he's probably gonna be strong.
発生が速く攻撃力も飛ばしも十分です。攻撃範囲は狭めですが発生の速さを生かしてコンボに織り込むこともできるでしょう。ダッシュで前を詰めると良いです。また床の上をかろうじて攻撃できる貴重な技。
It's not that strong though, but yeah.
少ないんですよね。下スマッシュ攻撃は仕切り包丁。
It's gonna break shields, or no, start combo. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 17 or so.
使うのが本です。相手の操作や状況によりますが、いろんな技がつながるのではないかな。
17 or so. Is it good on shield?
ぼんやりしていた場合、横スマッシュ攻撃が通ることもあるかも。実はメテオ効果があります。
Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, good on hitting people on the ledge.
このぐらいの位置から
Well, Pac-Man has a big glove. It might not hit other. We don't know if it's gonna hit other characters. It depends where they put the hitbox. Like they could, for all they know, they have the hitbox here or here or here, and that'll determine how many characters. Like some characters grab the ledge well. Like Sonic grabs the ledge lower than most characters. So some characters will not be able to be hit. So it depends on where they make the hitbox on his glove, on his hand. I mean.
捕まりするたびに無敵時間が短くなるので、攻防が続いた時に使うと良いです。なお、シールドを削りやすいという特徴もあります。
Oh, damn! Yeah, that just breaks your shield. It's like Sephiroth's down smash.
なお、シールドを削りやすいという。
It's really strong on the. Yeah, you got to be careful shielding. It's really scary. There's one thing I've learned. This character's really good against shields. Like between he had the up tilt shield breaker or whatever move, the kick. I don't remember which one was which, but there was a kick move he did. That was a shield breaker. His down smash breaks shields, and then he has a bunch of grabs that are really good. So he has a lot of ways to really like antagonize a shield. So the best way to fight against him is just to like treat him like the Kazuya is lava. Stay away from the lava. Imagine him as like a ball of lava, and you want to stay away from him. You want to space away from him, because if you get up close to him, it's a big advantage for him. He has too many ways to beat you up close. He destroys shields like really hard. You have like the Bowser command grab, and you have like the shield breaks.
次に空中攻撃。これは
You gotta camp him if you're fighting him. His neutral B make him a camper check? No, his neutral B sucks. His projectile really sucks, guys. I mean, it might land online because online has extra input delay, but offline, I don't expect that to land offline in neutral. And if it does, it'd be very rare. You basically can ignore his projectile because it's so laggy, and just assume that's you're supposed to camp him when fighting him. And if you're Kazuya, you have to go in, or you have to zone in, spacing and approaching and stuff. He comes out tomorrow, I think.
ニュートラルで5方向分です。少し巻いていきます。通常空
Jumping knuckle.
はジャンプナックル。
Let's check the frame data. Yeah, frame 8. Frame 8. Frame 8 punch, and it spikes.
象判定もあります。前空中攻撃は劣化脚。
Forward air.
ジャンプの
Wait, that's also frame 8? Yeah, it's also frame 8.
の低さを利用し、主に地上
Oh, and it auto cancels. Oh, that's good. That it auto cancels. He can just keep doing it.
ジャンプの低さを利用し、主に地上戦で使います。
You could probably like do like a jab combo or something after that.
優れ地上攻
Unfortunately, his jump squat is really slow.
撃を
Unfortunate for him.
使いやすい。後ろ空中攻撃はジャンピングソバット。相手を吹っ飛ばしやすいですが、ワンオンワン時には自動で振り向くので少し使いにくいところもあります。
It's basic back air.
例によって後ろにダッシュし
Reverse air rush it, maybe.
上空中攻撃はライジングトゥーキック。コンボ
Oh, we can see the speed now. Wait, frame 4? Oh my god, when I said it was frame 6 or 5, I was way off. Right here it's showing his up air is frame 4. He has a frame 4 up air. So that means his up air out of shield will be frame 11, which is still not very good out of shield, but the up air itself is really good. It's a frame 4 up air. Because look. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this video is not 30 This one, look, this is a look, every period and dot moves a frame. Of course, there is going to be real inconsistencies. Like, it's not going to be perfectly 60 FPS. So this method does not have a 100% success rate, but it's the best we can do given the resources, especially if you just want to do it quickly. The best way is when the game comes out, you just test, and it's like, oh, well, that was 1 frame off or whatever. But it's either going to be 4 or 5, but probably 4, because 1, like right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, obviously, it could skip a frame, because it's not a perfect 60 FPS. Like, there's always, that slight error. But there's, like, probably 90+% accuracy on this method. So it's good enough for now. Right now, we just want the rough idea. And when the game comes out, you can easily test the details.
コンボに使えることはもちろん床上の相手に有効な攻撃手段になることでしょう。
By the way, guys, if you enjoy my content or you just want to help me out, help out in any way, do consider following my channel. Follow my Twitch at this twitch.tv/MusicKing, and follow my YouTubes, MVG VODs, MVG League, and The Real Music King. 3 YouTubes and 1 Twitch. Definitely consider dropping a follow. And if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing as well. If you haven't used Twitch Prime as well, please consider doing that as well. I'm going to be making a lot of vids on the character. And I do want to mention that I do want to do a lot, but I want to mention that, like, a lot of the content I'm going to make is going to have to be tomorrow. Like, because, like, well, obviously when the character comes out, but I'm actually doing Frame Perfect series this Thursday through Sunday. If you are interested in using, in entering, smash.gg/FPS online, that's the link to Frame Perfect series online. As I said, it's July 1st through 4th. If you only care about Ultimate, then you care about it on the 4th. Although I might be having an exhibition on shown on Thursday.
Hey.
But definitely that's something to check out. And if you are looking to get better at Smash, you can book on my Metafy, metafy.gg/@SignMusicKing or !coaching. And I'm also going to have secret prizes for the highest placing Kazuya players. So if you wanted to try out Kazuya and see how far you can get, even if you got maybe as just top 64 or something, details to be determined, so nothing's 100% official or confirmed right now. But I'm going to have prizes for people who place high of Kazuya. So it gives more incentive, specifically for this event. This is the Kazuya tournament. Good timing for the event.
下空中攻 撃は
And this move, okay, back to regularly scheduled programming.
急降下攻撃で相手を襲います。素早い空中制御ができることもあり貴重な技。
Bad down air, in my opinion.
着地狙いへのフェイントにも使えます。
Moonbeam, it's kind of late for that.
かろうじて追撃に使って復帰することもできます。狙うならジャンプの頂点か空中ジャンプの頂点から。
What I really want to know is how much is it still a hitbox right here? Like they could have ended the hitbox up here, or they could keep it down here. There's no way to know where they end the hitbox and how long that move lingers before he can double jump. Like if it lingers the whole time, or only up to here or down to here. Those minor details are actually not so minor details. Those tiny details are actually going to determine a lot on how good this is as an edge guard. So these are details you can't figure out. We don't have enough information yet.
次につかみや投げについて、投げは1-1ならカメラが寄る演出が入ります。つかみ攻撃はロップ砕き。時給は高めだけどヒットするまでが長い。
Slow pummel, yeah. Mentioned that already.
ダメージが低いうちは特に振りほどかれやすいです。前投げはつむじ蹴り、飛ばし威力が高め。後ろ投げは小路落とし、威力が高め。上投げがエアインフェルノという名前になりました。ブラスターで打ち上げるのですが、吹っ飛ばし力が高いとか、ブラスターで他者を巻き込む
He has a lot of strong
こ
throws.
ともあります。下投げは超パチ。
That's a count. Yeah, he has a lot of deadly grabs.
だけど特に低打
Probably comboed all the low damages.
踏み込みやすいです。そして特別な投げがあります。地獄門。
Down forward, down forward. So, yeah. So you, or if you're crouching, you just keep flicking. Yeah. So if you're already crouching, it's like down forward, down forward. But yeah, or just kind of like walking at them.
斜め前、下、斜め前という入力後のつかみ。しゃがんだまま前に2回入れるような。
They're probably gonna make this extra good because it's an extra input.
もちろんダメージは大きいです。
High damage. I wonder if it'll kill though.
入れ替えて相手を低く
Oh, it's to grab them and go the other
飛ばす
direction.
ので
Interesting. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, that's cool.
崖際でしらっと狙うと撃墜しやすい。
The bad thing though is you can't really use it out of a shield. Like if you're shielding, you probably can't do this. So it's not going to be as easy to get since you can't do it out of a shield grab, which is useful to shield grab ledge stand. Thank you, Skohel for the resub, Pichu, and thank you, Culprit SSB for the tier 1. Thank you very much. Yeah, as I said, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to follow, subscribe, Twitch Prime, Phone On, Skohel, Pear, Dweski, BBQ. That'd be very appreciated. So it is the throw that grabs from backwards. That throws from backward, throws the other direction. It's kind of like a back throw in a way, just at a lower angle. It's like a better back throw, but you need an input, which means you can't do it as quickly or as many situations. I'm doing them in order. Halo for each trash. Thank you, Luminary SSBU, for the resub. Hi, hello.
勝利剣コマンドというのは前、下、
Forward, down, forward.
斜め前と素早く入力すること。こうからこういくような感じ。普通に昇竜拳コマンドを入れると
So the forward, down, forward will do a crouch dash.
風神ステップが出る。
Oh, you could see the invincibility. Hold up.
が出ます。上方に昇竜拳コマンドを入れると風
1, 2. Frame 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. It's only the beginning? It's only showing 2, 3, 4, and 5. that give invincibility. And then it looks like he's not. Like, look, he's flashing here and he's not here. Does this mean his invincibility ends here? Or is this just aesthetic purposes? So frame 1 is vulnerable. And then frame 2, 3, 4, and 5 are definitely... 2, 3, 4, and 5 are definitely invincible. But based on what we see color-wise, it looks like 6 is vulnerable again. I'm surprised it would end so quickly. I thought it would last longer. But when you're also moving forward, I guess that makes sense. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then it's not that much total time. Okay, we can see the total time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think he's doing it as fast as possible. I'm just gonna, we don't know. I want to see how fast this is. I just want to see if he's doing it as fast as possible. So yeah, it's definitely frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. (21, 20). It's 19 total time. Okay, so right now it's this move seems like it's a 19 frame total time move, although it might be faster than that. It could be like 8. It could be less than 19. But right now it's about 19. Frame 1 is vulnerable. 2, 3, 4, and 5 are invincible. And then 6 through 19 or 6 through 18 or whatever are going to be vulnerable. So this is you can basically do more than 3 of these in a second. That's the rough idea of the move. So okay, that's actually that's interesting. I wonder how useful that'll be in a match. It makes your upper body invincible, so your upper body can't be hurt either. That's also really good. So not only do you have full intangibility, so not only are you fully invincible frame 2, 3, 4, and 5, but your upper body is fully invincible as well. So those are so this is actually going to have like this might be like a real move. Like this might have like good purposes. Let me look at this again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the invincibility is totally ended. But as you can see, even though the invincibility ended, he doesn't give a crap. He's basically the shortest character in the game at this moment. So basically, he's like a Pikachu height. By doing this move, he becomes Pikachu. You know how Pikachu and Greninja can just run at you and low profile everything? He basically just becomes Pikachu. So he is a Pikachu move. A Pikachu running at you move. Pikachu doesn't need to do this input though. Pikachu can just run at you by holding forward on the control stick to run at you. Kazuya has to do this input, and then Kazuya can become the great Pikachu. But yeah, that's really good. This is a really good move, huh? It's a really good move, huh? And then you could do, and out of the crouch dash, you can also do this. The Wind God Fist. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 invincible. Then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh god, he can mix up his crouch dash to approach with low profiles, everything. And he could literally do this frame 14 punch And by frame 14, I mean it's actually much faster than 14. It's like half that speed. It's just the first half of the move was actually that invincible crouch dash. So you're basically dashing at them, and you're invincible for a few frames at the startup. And then you do this like frame 7 or 8 or something punch. It's basically something like that. Is that... Damn, this is a really good approach, huh? This is frame 14 total. And that's with half of it being the crouch dash. That means it's actually way faster than 14 for the punch itself. This is going to be a real strategy of him. And it combos. Oh my god, he's going to be using this strategy a lot. Let me see his speed. Yeah, it just combos the things. Depending on your input, it combines with a dash and propels you forward. So it's got more range than how it appears. I mean, I guess. Yeah, it varies a bit based on the inputs. You can push the attack button at the exact moment of the last down forward input. Ha! They kept the frame perfect input. Speaking of frame perfect, smash.gg/FPS online, my Turret series, frame perfect series online. Sorry, Sakurai is the perfect segue into this. Definitely check out smash.gg/FPS online. It's this Sunday. Actually, this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday for Ultimate. And there's going to be prizes for the highest place in Kazuyas. And I'm not just talking about one person. So if you use Kazuya, even as long as you do good, like details to be determined soon, then you will get a cash prize. Definitely check it out. So, forward, down, forward. And the down, forward, and A have to be at the same time. And if you do that, it's the electric one. I feel like this is going to be a big... Mastering this is going to be a big part of him. There's a frame... It looks like it's frame 9. The punch itself is frame 9, it seems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's a frame 9 punch. Damn, that's really good. Wait. The input for it was a single frame. We've made it a little more forgiving. So you don't actually have to do it at the same time. They probably just did it something that everyone in the dev team could do. So the electric Wind God Fist is going to be like consistent in this game, which means it's like going to be really important. I wonder how forgiving it is. But regardless, whatever it was probably tested by a bunch of people in the devs. So it's probably going to be like very easy to just like, as long as you do it, try it your best to do it at the same time, it should work. Dragon uppercut. Get invincibility. The dragon uppercut gives invincibility.
長く
Crouch dash. 1. Oh, wait. You're only crouch dashing for a frame. Oh, that's really slow. But you have a bunch of invincibility. It's slow, but look at all this invincibility. Look at this. Look, invincible, and then low profile, and then more invincibility. You just got like 1 million invincibility. Yeah, it might be bad in that game, but look at all this invincibility. See where he's flashing light? His invincibility. An invincible move that kills.
撃墜技の一つです。コンボに組み込むのも有効。無敵が発生するので
And you can do it from combos.
見た目よりも打ち勝ち
So it's easier to win with the move than it looks.
やすいです。なお、レイジ中にこれを出すと攻撃力が高い。
If you execute this with Rage, you enter a command input version of Rage Drive with high attack power.
コマンド版のレイジドライブになります。風神ステップ
Perform the special move button during a crouch dash to perform the spinning demon to left hook.
に必殺技ボタンを押すと奈落旋風
Damn, he has a lot of moves after crouch. I feel like he's going to use that crouch dash a lot. Like that invincible approach, the crouch dash, to get in the opponent's face. He's going to use the crouch dash to get in the opponent's face immediately and then do an attack. That seems like it seems like one of the themes of him. Like he's going to use his invincible crouch dash because it's invincible, and then he can attack immediately out of it. That seems like a really big part of him. Based on how broken they made that crouch dash, and the fact that you can act out of the invincibility immediately. Let me see. This is the early theory, though, of course. Press the special button move during a crouch dash to perform spinning demon to left hook.
Let me see this. 動きは斜め前方入れの螺旋玄魔脚に似ていますが、螺旋玄魔脚は
Roundhouse to triple spin kick starts from up to high.
始まるので浮かせてからのコンボ向け。奈落旋風は下から始まるので浮かせてコンボには向かないかも。
It's too much. I'm not gonna remember all this. Your entire body is invincible. More invincible approaches. Oh my, dude, he has so many invincible approaches. Okay, so he's standing, crouch. And this is frame 6 of his move, and the arrow's through his body. Frame 6 of the move, and he just doesn't care about the arrow. Frame 7 also doesn't care. Dude, he has so many invincible crouch dash approaches.
使っていることもあります。最後に特殊な見せ技を一つ。なんと横アピールが魔人列将剣という4連コンボになります。原作と異なり複雑なボタン入力は必要ありません。実用性はほぼ皆無だし、誰かと対戦では使えませんが、ヒットしたら驚く技。ちょっと面白い動きなので入れてみました。全ファイターのアピールの中では一番強いです。当たり前です。コンボに組み入れられないこともないですが、他の技の方が良いかなと。はい、以上です。これが格闘ゲームの個性だと思い、コンボ重視の側面を
I'm doing fine.
つなげる技と吹っ飛ばす技がはっきりとしている。実際には相手の操作で避けられるし、蓄積ダメージや
Dude, this is gonna be really... There's a lot to do. There's a lot.
ほぼありません。 だけど通りやすいコンボはある程度開拓した方がいいですね。なんて格闘ゲームらしいんだろう。確実性がなくても当たる時には当たる。ただ多人数の乱闘になると話が全然違ってきます。長いコンボをしていると第三者にやられるので、単発の破壊力にかけた方が勝ちやすいでしょうね。
Alright, guys, is Mishima Dojo legal? Is Mishima Dojo legal?
なりましたが、ステージのご紹介です。すでに壁などバリバリ壊されていましたけれど、
Yes!
三島道場、どちらかというとカズヤの道場ではなくて、
We have breakable
いろんな
walls.
ことがあった舞台。見ての通り、四隅が壁や天井で塞がっています。
I should make a video. Is Mishima Dojo legal? And the video just be no. And then it's gonna be 8 minutes of nothing.
壊れるまでは比較的安全だけど、壊れてからは危険地帯です。
Nah.
なお、壁や天井へのダメージは相手の速度や重さに比例します。ついでに言うと、それらが壊れるときには
It's not easy YouTube money. It's because it's based on Watts
全部
time
壊れ
and all that
る
other
とこんな
stuff.
感じになります。場外になってからは画面外が近く、スクロールも追従しないので、密度感の高い戦いになることと思います。なお、壊れた壁や天井は
It's legal in Tekken.
直っていきます。説明では表情反応 KOF 検索をしたいと思います。
I just want to see him in action real quick. Fight.
最後ってのは厳しいですね。証券で証券。そこで使う。
Right. Didn't Sakurai just use the Dude, look at this right here. Dude, do you see that? After 1, 2, 3.
ここで使うか。
Watch this. Wait, how much damage does that downer do?
証券。そこで使うか。
Oh, that's a 19 damage downer. Look, watch this. Wait, he does get hit. To be fair, he does get hit out of the air. Okay. To be fair, he does get hit out of the air. So if you hit them out of the air, it's 1, 2, 3, and then he misses. So you got to do the 888. If you're gonna, you can't 10-hit combo. You can only 3-hit combo them if you hit them out of the air.
ダメだね。ダメだね。そんな簡単に通さないよね。
See, that did 7 damage. That punch did 7 damage.
そんな簡単に通さないよね。
Laser? How much does the laser do? So 7 damage.
そんな簡単に通さないよね。
Like 13. Laser did 13.
よーし。
Frame perfect. You see that pause? You see that pause? That pause was Smash.gg/ frame perfect series online. Perfect.
よーし。
This Sunday.
ちゃんと説明したことが生きてるっていいですね。いいですね。
17 damage kick. Dude, that hit Min on the ground. You're weak? Well, you should work out more, Domo. Look at this kick. This kick. Look at this kick. What is this hitbox? What? Min was supposed to win this interaction. What is this? That's a high kick. That's a kick to the head. Look where Min is. She's she's 1 foot above the ground. Not even. What? What? Wait, what? And that move did 17 damage. That was a 17 damage move. That beats everything. That's a 17 damage move that beats everything. How do you mess up the 10-hit combo, Sakurai? You just had to hold A or mash A. How do you mess up on the 9th hit? Sakurai, no! I forgot he lost this. I forgot he lost this, dude. Sakurai's saying, you think I rigged it? Nope.
外したどさくさに紛れたアピール横どさくさに紛れたアピール横ファルコンキック打ってくるんだよなでもまあ本当はそれをちゃんと狙った方が全部通しちゃえ
Oh, that move, that 10-hit combo is not good. That 10-hit combo is not a good move. Forward throw. That move's good. That move's pretty good. That's a 27 damage. That's a 27 damage move. It's probably like frame 11 or so, give or take. It's like a frame 11, give or take, hard to say. 27 damage.
1人目ですからね。あと4人。もうここはビーム使いましょう。うまく避けるんだよなこれ。はい。はい。んだよなこれ。はい。はい。
Oh my god, the opponent has all the time in the world to DI. Dude, the opponent has all the time in the world to DI the throw. The opponent's always going to DI well. It does look cool, but I'm just saying. There's a small ledge to the blast zone. Uh-oh, it's Min Min. 18.9 damage. Well, that's actually expected for a downer. That's about right. Can somebody tell me why Sephiroth's down air doesn't do more damage? It's like the same power as hit. Like Sephiroth's strong down air where he puts a giant sword through your head is the same as a drop kick. Why is Sephiroth's down air comparable damage to a drop kick? The down air should just kill the opponent. Up smash. 24 damage. 1, 2. Frame 12 or sooner for up smash. Thank you, Tider64 for the prime. Thank you very much. Final smash. He's gonna kill him with 0. Roll behind. Final smash. I'm the devil. I could be your angel or your devil. Or I could kill you at 0. What a pro. I aspire to play like Sakurai. Did you see those 5? Wait. I want to take note. I'm gonna take notes on him. Damn. All right. Laser, beam, beam.
マルスだね。
Beam. Beam. 5 lasers.
打てる打ちは
6 lasers. 7 lasers. 8 lasers.
その打てる打ちなんて本当は
Oh, and the mix. Oh, the mix up. The mix up. That's called mix up.
その打てる打ちなんて本当は
A Mishima mix up.
さっき言った通り。お、ダメか。打てる打ちなんて本当は実は全然ないんだ。さっき言った
That's a. What's. How fast that dash attack?
打ちなんて
Around 15.
本当は実は
It's pretty strong.
全然ないんだ。さっき言った通り。
Yo,
ダメか。
that 10 hit combo does not work, dude.
実は全然ないんだ。さっき言った通り。
Dude, the 10 hit combo always misses on the 4th punch.
その打てる打ちなんて本当は実は全然ないんだ。
Look. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th punch is always gonna miss. The 4th one always misses.
ダメか。ないんだ。さっき言った通り。お、ダメか。
Oof.
通り。お、ダメか。
Dude, if he punches you at 50, you die.
関西州。
Is that the weak F smash?
ダメか。
Oh, that was a downward kick.
関西州。いいんじゃないですか。
There's so many moves, it's hard to remember them all, dude.
お疲れ様でした。無事に復讐ならずということで残念でした。
Their attempt at revenge failed.
レベルは7になかなかお伝えできないところもあり
You
ます
wanted to use all kinds of moves, so I decided to use Beam 8 times. I hope you enjoyed it. Song list. Let me just check this real quick. Alright.
人のスピーカーデビル
You know, dude, it's Dio, dude. It's Dio. Hey, it's Dio, dude.
ありますね。
Hey,
ところで
Super Saiyan Dio.
風間陣のスピリッ
Oh, it is Gilgamesh.
レベル99にすると
It's Gilgamesh Dio. Alright, guys, I'm probably going to turn this into a YouTube video for your YouTube content since I did go over all his moves. Although I'm not going to remember it all. I'm sure we can figure out something. But yeah, for anybody watching the YouTube video, definitely subscribe and follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/MutaKing. Follow and subscribe and hit the bell to my YouTubes, youtube.com/MVGVODs, MVG League, and The Real MutaKing. 3 YouTubes. I use them all. And check out my tournament this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, July 1st through 4th. Or this Sunday is, again, to mention, smash.gg/FPS Online. Stands for Frame Perfect Series Online. Has over $1,000 pop bonus for Ultimate. And I'm going to have special rewards for the highest placing Kazuya players. The details are going to be determined, but if you're interested in using Kazuya at all, even to just try them out, you should enter my tournament and join. You have a lot more to gain than lose. So definitely consider checking that out. Totally unrelated, but I also do coaching for Melee and Ultimate. If you go to metafy.gg, you can sign up. All right, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. And this is kind of weird because I'm doing this on a Twitch stream, but we're going to upload it to YouTube. Yay!